Doing great.
The fam is good. They're at Disney right now.
We have a family?
Losing
Mine.
connection and reconnecting. What the fuck?
Hey, Wombat, do you remember when I was young and naive and advocated how good schedules were?
Yes, I do remember.
And now I fucking dropped that.
There we go.
Yeah.
That should get everybody.
My schedule is the times that I stream. What am I gonna stream? Who the fuck knows?
I don't even know the times that I stream anymore. I just do it when I want.
Exactly.
Scheduling is just
At
when
least
you're
at
gonna
mostly
stream,
times. Yeah.
not what you're gonna stream. Oh, there he goes. There go Cardinal. Oh, now he's back.
Wah,
Wow.
Whoa.
we're here. Wah, look at the baby.
Wah.
Now look at the big
Wah.
baby.
Whoa.
Wah.
I just think of the fucking
Is
lava
that how you
bells.
spell your name? No, there we go.
I think of the fucking oh well, Melody, thank you for the follow. I think
Why
of
are you
the
thinking of
That's
Lala
from my
Bells?
stream.
Wow.
Wow.
I think of the oh god, the old oh god, the name is escaping me. The ASDF movies, those ones.
Roll for dexterity for the escape.
Like no, I refuse.
Oh. Okay. Everybody else roll to see if Arsenal stays in the campaign.
Okay.
Alright, hold on.
Let's
I got
see,
my
wisdom-
Wait, can I
wisdom
roll
saving
real
throw.
dice for this?
There you go. Here's a wisdom saving throw.
Roll for relevance.
19.
Well, so far 18, 19, everything's looking good. 12.
Yeah,
I mean, I also got 19 on my dice, so I guess he's pretty relevant.
Yeah.
Fuck. That was my one chance.
Oh.
Unnecessary. Get fucked.
I rolled a 10.
DM inspiration. I'm gonna have a DM inspiration right now. Okay, I get to re-roll.
Yeah. Rolls a
I've
nat 20.
inspired myself.
I think of the old
Well,
ASDF
figure it out.
movies where it's like, look at the little baby. Now look at the big baby. Wow.
Alright.
Man, I wish I had a chance to use
We do
these.
what?
Stabby.
What? What?
Mike
Yay, the
needs
wobbly
to
person's
run.
back.
Mike,
Hi,
Mike,
I'm
needs,
wobbly. Hello.
Mike needs to run a one-shot when we go visit, so I actually have a chance to use my dice.
You know, if you're gonna play in my game next year, I'd let you use your own dice.
I have obsidian dice.
If,
that I-
if you manage to play in my Redux homebrew campaign, I'll let you use your own dice.
Oh
I'm gonna
shit,
break-
I had that as my reactive. Fuck.
I'm gonna break things. Tell your chat I said thank you for the follows.
Yeah.
I know they can.
They
I know
can
they can
hear
hear me,
you.
but I want you to thank them for me. I want you to say it.
Thank you, Melody3750, for giving our red demon asshole a follow.
Outsourcing
Bro.
the thank yous, damn.
Imagine being a VTuber that is literally just an asshole, because that's basically what you just said.
Yeah.
You're a red demon asshole VTuber.
Yeah. And no one can stop me. It's in character, baby. And none of you can stop me. And none of you.
I get my inspiration.
Fuck it, I'm leaving my reactive as that. Screw it.
I like how Arsenal's upside down on Aries stream.
He's always upside down whenever I stream. I've never set him back up for like a month and a half. So.
Tie him up with like a little rope and hang him from the ceiling.
That's a noose.
Yeah, well, not around his neck.
Around the horns,
Around
like a
his
bull.
feet.
No, the horns like a bull.
Then it's like that scene from Thor Ragnarok where he falls in. He's like, "Oh, you're probably wondering how I got here."
No problem, Madam Sir, says Melody.
You're probably wondering how I got here.
I'm offended. I'm Sir Madam. Thank you.
No, I think Arsenal's Sir Madam.
Lord
Sir,
Sir
madam.
Madam, please.
Lord
Yeah.
Sir Madam.
Yeah,
the
it's
third,
Lord,
the great.
Lord
Wombat.
King, Lord King, Doctor Sir. I don't know.
I mean, if
Sir
we're going off
Blood
Dawncraft, currently it's Wombulus the Great. That's the name of the fucking.
I
Dawncraft
was trying to
server.
give a shout out to Wombat, but it was like, you had to wait a minute. So.
No, but thank you.
I mean,
Thank you.
I could just type, "Hi, it me." There you go.
Fuck you! I did it!
Alright, so,
So what happened last
I will
time?
never-
But what
Damn
it's what happened was.
Well, what happened was.
Well, yeah.
I'm listening. What had happened?
What
happened?
happened?
Hell.
We had a startle in the middle of the night, as there was a an incident involving our cleric.
What
Zed
pray tell was that incident? Please give us some
Zed
details.
may have had some recurring backlash from backstory things and such, demonic blood and whatnot still remaining in the body. And when she sleeps, she has got bad nightmares and kind of PTSD kind of deals. So she woke up and attacked us, and we had to try to get her back to normal. And we held her down, and I did some spell, and eventually, Sleepy Oka came in cranky, bonked her in the head with an electric shock, and walked away because that worked.
Oka did damage. That's all you had to do.
Just a nice slap.
There
to the
was
face.
there was some panic, a runaway, and then a nice conversation on the stairs for a while before returning to bed. And in the morning, we all went to get tea as we just discussed where in the town would be the most not obvious, but like I guess reasonable places where a fae might be located. We checked the potion shop. She does not seem to be the one we're looking for at the very least, but we did get her to take a look at some of the strahd potions that we got just to make sure they're not laced with anything. Went to the tea woman. We had some strange teas that caused immediate hangover, growth to 10 to 8 feet tall, 8 to 10 feet tall, increased magic and other such things. Talked about some stories. There seems to be some connections, and my raven stole a little bean that I'm not too sure what it does yet. And we went to a church to find her name escapes me at the moment.
Irina.
Irina, thank you.
Arena
find-
Koliana.
To find Irina and let her know that we need to take her to the abbey because apparently, according to
Esmeralda.
thank you. I keep wanting to say Elizabeth for some reason. It's not Elizabeth. It's Esmeralda.
This one.
Yeah.
Did you say?
I don't know why.
Gotham at all?
I don't know why my brain defaults to Elizabeth, but anyway, yeah. We according to her, is not safe here. Even though we've restored the bones, in not safe here. So we gotta go. And we left off having a conversation about we gotta go.
Gotta go.
Gots to go.
Hi, Misa.
We also talked to Van Richten, also known as Rictavio. And I think that's everything. Did I miss anything?
We did gacha tea for a while.
Yeah, we played gotcha with the
Yeah,
tea.
Yeah,
gacha tea. We did
gacha
gacha
tea.
tea for a little bit. I think my ravens are still out for a little while, still searching.
We walked into the church and we're like, religion, am I right?
And I know during the conversation we're like, hey, maybe we make sure the next place we're going to take Irina is actually safe before we take her there, so we don't have a repeat of what happened at the church.
That's true. That's very true. And then we decided let's get everyone together so we can talk and not have some back and forth bullshit. So we're going to go grab Esmeralda. I got there in the end. I didn't need help.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna go grab Esmeralda, bring her here, and have a big conversation about what we do, how we go, is it safe, do we go now, do we go later? That's where we left off. So we're gonna go grab Esmeralda and bring her here to the church.
Oh yeah.
Church.
And that's what happened.
Okay.
That is what had happened.
You already got one, so
I do?
uh,
It's the only reason I did this, god damn it.
F you,
Get bent.
CT. Fucked. All right. Well,
Played yourself. Did it for free.
bro, you acting like a
Can I-
fool for free?
Can I give it away? I'll give it to Aaron.
non-transferable. It binds on
What?
pickup. Sorry.
You should know about
New
legal
rule. New rule.
Can I stack them? If they're non-transferable?
Yeah. You have like a consumable.
We're gonna adopt my house rule of stackable
Oh, yeah, two?
inspiration
And-
points.
No, you don't have to, but like basically you still have one, and if we short rest or long rest in the actual thing, then you get it.
Okay.
Neat.
Yeah.
Stackable inspiration.
I'll understand that when it happens in the game.
Meaning
But-
he use it, short rest, long rest, he already did it, he get another.
Oh, okay.
Right
Pseudo
there.
So it's one
stackable.
per short
Write
rest.
that down.
Write that down.
Write that down.
That way, if someone just keeps doing it, they're the one who keeps getting rewarded. It's not like we just share the inspiration around because they're not the people doing the fucking reading.
Yeah.
That's better in my head. It'll probably come back to bite me in the ass, just like most things, but
Per
Mr. fucking
I
Shield.
got a shield. I got a shield.
one per long. Man.
It helps my AC.
I'm just gonna make a consumable in my inventory for that.
Make you consumable.
Everyone's
I mean,
consumable. in
I'm
some
they
way.
drink each other?
I'm pretty sure each type of human is consumable in some
good-
way, shape,
It's a
or
good thing
form.
I'm not
Blood
a human.
shakes.
Nah.
Aries, are we sure you're not a vampire?
Nah.
There we go.
My jaw unhinges.
Inspiration.
I think
legendary
Aries is a-
quality.
Not consumable, but
Secondary.
still a snack. Hey.
I refuse to believe that a being that has been alive for as long as vampires are said to live from the beginning of the fucking thing that they're this bad at playing video games. I'm just saying.
Damn. Damn.
I mean, I'm pretty bad at playing video games. Video games weren't invented until recently, you know.
I mean, but I've learned it.
Yeah, but
You're
you're
a-
not.
But you're
not
like a
forever
military
entity.
man. You got modern war technologies that you learn.
You're a wombat.
Aries is better at building than me. I'm just better at the fucking / kill dodge thing.
I
You poop
learned
square.
through the
You make
Amish ways.
you
Okay.
poop square. You make your own fucking building materials. What the fuck?
That's how I play Skyblocks. I
Well,
literally
that
just shit
created
cubes and bridge across. Yeah.
Alright,
Anyway.
so
Anyway,
getting
Anyway.
Esmeralda.
Yeah, so we're getting Esmeralda, bringing her here. Can we fast forward that just so we can have her here?
But
Is this-
Esmeralda's with you.
we have
She is?
Esmeralda repeating the other one.
Esmeralda came with you.
She did? Okay.
Irina, right?
Irina is the one you came here to get,
Yeah.
and now you're in the room with Irina
Yeah.
and Ismark.
Okay. I know, I just couldn't remember if Esmeralda came with us or if we had to go get her.
No, she immediately ran off with you to come here.
Okay.
You want me to?
Okay.
I'll put him here. Don't make me.
It helps my brain
You'll
visualize.
like me when I do it. There she is.
Do it, coward.
Women!
She pretty.
Women.
Sir, she's been here for 30 seconds. Please calm down.
She's been here longer than that.
She single?
Wasn't there
Would
history
you like
with
to be
her?
alive after asking that question?
Yes and
Nah.
no.
Yes,
According to
and
everything I
no.
know,
I
man
can
likes
die.
to get bullied. I'm not
Yeah,
reviving you.
as long as it's thighs, Rainbow would die. That's all I know.
Do it for the thighs.
Yeah.
I do know that.
Yes.
So, okay, we're all together.
Yes.
Mhm.
Thigh sandwich
all in
and
the
the cream
church.
between.
All right, what
Whew.
do? Hello. I am Irina, and I am Esmeralda, and I am Ismark. Hello, we're here.
Everyone
on
will
the
be
Welcome,
honor.
honored.
jackass.
What's on
Oh,
the
the
accent, make sure
jackass.
I'm talking correctly. And then, okay, I go to Arena and explain to her that Esmeralda here has informed us that even though we've restored the bones to protect this place, that it's not safe enough. Is that right, Esmeralda?
Nods. Arms crossed.
Have you been to the Abbey itself yet, however? Do you know it's safer?
I believe it will be safer than here. There are already spies hidden all around Valaki.
We've met a few of them. Yes, there was a bit of a vampiric incident that we took care of. And we've rooted out one of Strahd's minions that was in the higher up class. What was her name again? I've already forgotten. Voctor. So we've rooted out Lady Watcher and made sure she won't be hurting anyone else ever again. But there's no telling how many other spies might be still within. Not in character, but we also sent like what 3 or 4 of them to their death, marching towards Strahd's castle.
Yeah, we convinced them.
Strahd, you wanted to see us? Who dares step upon my soil? Well, then that begs the question: do we leave now, or do we scope out the area to make sure that it's safe?
I would say we should leave at the earliest convenience, if we are truly not safe here.
Well, there's the thing, we don't know that.
The only thing we have to go by is your word. And apologies, but we've only just met you. You have been helpful. We don't suspect you of anything, but it's still hard to change plans of simply one's word.
But whose plan were you following? You were following Rictavio's plan, right? Meaning, his plan is mine.
If I
Really
may
was-
be so bold as to say that initially, when we arrived at the church, it was not safe. It needed to be made safer. Thus, based on experience and wanting to keep someone safe, it would be much wiser to have someone go and make sure this other place is actually a proper sanctuary before moving someone who is susceptible and being targeted out in the open where we definitely know she will not be safe. And where interception is far more likely to happen.
But on the opposite hand, if we leave to scope out the area, and in our absence something were to happen, we will not be here to stop it.
And there's a capable pair of people who are familiar with dealing with the threat, more familiar than we are dealing within the walls of the city right now.
And then there's the Fae. I know she's here. I know she's here. Haven't picked up another scent. Not since last night. That old woman gives me my suspicions, but there's nothing to confirm it's her.
Not to mention that outside the city there are 3 very, very ill-willed hags.
And there's also something else that I've picked up upon my readings. Apparently, the Water Fae, before she was corrupted, managed to get away using whatever magic she had left and the skull of the draconic guardian Argynvost.
I put Ares back outside because she's 8 feet tall.
I thought it was 10.
That skull may still remain within the
oh, yeah, 10.
swamps. And from what I've been able to read, if we can reunite the skull with the body of Argynvost, his soul will be released. And the ghostly knights that still remain may gain their sanity once again. And if that's true, they also may be a good help. we need to get that dragon's head.
There's also the thing at Yester Hill, wherever that is. That's just a lot of. That's more things to add on to more
Yeah,
things
so
that we need to do.
the druids on Yester Hill. We need to get that dragon's head. Okay. Let's take a look
Yeah.
at the map. What's closest and what can we do on our way there?
Personally, I don't like.
All right,
those
everybody
roads are-
press the M key on your keyboard.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, map activated.
Map activated. Yep.
Mapping.
Okay.
Right. So, you
Mr.
guys,
Wombalicious, Master,
Wombulus the Great. Thank you.
Sir Wombulus the Great, Master of all and DM of our story. Where may we find the Abbey upon this map?
The Abbey.
Tabby is in Kresk.
Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you. Excuse me while I take a look into my book, and I will ask you once again the location of another place. Fey Exodus. Become difficult, dwindling. Babalai Saga. There you are.
Babala Saga.
Dragon's, yeah, Dragon Argynvost, Dark Prince
lasagnas.
killed, yada yada.
What is it?
Flying from the castle to warn her sisters, vanished, desecrated, destroyed, gone, yada yada. Dark Prince learned the Water Fade escaped, took the greatest powers, the skull of his adversary,
Oh, great.
called upon dark magic,
That's a
yada
very long
yada.
question.
Berez, where would be let's see, the village
You would
on
follow the river down from Bulaki, from across the bridge,
wonderful.
meaning south.
Towards the mountains.
Yeah, we could take that really long winding road.
No.
So if we were, so we need to go west. The river Berez would take us. Never eat. The Berez. If we were to go the river Berez to like a village, that would take us south, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, somewhere down there. Thank you, Wombulicious. And Argynvost would be there. Okay. Well, that's a later
Well, Argynvost or Argynvost Holt.
thing. Argynvost Holt.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And then our last bit, the druids. Where are the druids again? Those are down there.
Way over yonder.
So I say,
I mean, but you already made it to the wines, which is right fucking there. So, you know, you've already been
Yeah.
there.
I say we take Irina, and you know, everyone feel free to you know jump in and give a different plan if you'd like. But I think my it would work. We take Irina. We go to the Abbey and check that out, see if it's safe. I say we take her with us
Yeah.
just in case, because if it's not safe, then we can back away and run off and then come back on our own as where and instead of leaving her alone here where something might happen. At least we're there to protect her even if it's not safe. So I say we take her with us, we go to the Abbey. If it's safe or if it's not, whatever we need to do, we clear it out. Whatever happens. Once we're done with that, we can head south to the Druids to deal with that whole mess. And then from there, wherever the game takes us, hopefully we can end up going up or down the river to the village of Berez, where we can maybe find a dragon skull and bring that ship back to its rightful place, because I think that can also help us a lot too. How does that sound?
Sounds like a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Did
Will it
anyone
work?
else have anything they'd like to attempt, try? No.
Oh yeah, I think we should go directly to the castle and fight
Who
Strahd.
asked you, Timmy?
I was just gonna say, shut up, Timmy.
Have your mother brings
Track
make
7,
bucks
Binky,
instead of
track
Lego
7.
goals.
Keep wiping down those pews.
Oh wow, a nickel! I can eat today.
That goes to the church, Timmy. You know that.
Fell out of the bowl.
Fucking father starts jingling a bowl in front of the very poor boy that just found a nickel. Oh god.
Oh boy, a penny.
I'm just a poor boy from a poor family.
Oh boy.
Alright. Well, make your
Well,
decision.
so I think if no one
Yeah.
has any objections, I believe that's a plan. Oh, also before we do all that, there's also the option of backtracking back towards Barovia to that nice little Bistoni camp because now we have their wine.
That is true.
We can backtrack, do that, come back here, and then continue with the rest of the plan.
Are you sure you want to waste that valuable time?
That is
On the way as well is the windmill. The thing that's cursing you right now.
Yep, no, not ready for that yet. No. We'll come back to that later.
It's only been a couple of levels.
So that's another option. What do you all think? Should we backtrack and do that now, or do we save it for later?
We're democracying. Put your vote in the
East or
chat.
west? East or
I'm no
west?
leader. I'm no leader. I just talk good.
Put your vote in the chat. Let's see what everybody wants to do, and then we will democratize.
Democratize? What?
Yeah,
We will
democratize.
democratize.
Yeah.
Alright,
Did I stutter?
y'all making up words now.
Democratization.
Me wumbo, you wumbo,
Demolition.
he,
This
we
D&D
mumbo.
group is primarily American. We have to democratize.
Yeah.
Democratize?
Yep.
We're okay. What?
No, you're Canadian. You
Wombology,
don't understand.
the study of wumbo.
I'm
It's
pretty,
first grade,
sure Stabby is just confused because we're not stabilizing, we're democratizing. You know,
No,
yeah.
y'all, these are.
Exactly.
I didn't study
No.
this Eldritch tongue. Hold on, I gotta pull this up on my Duolingo app.
Oh, you need Eldritch Tongue? Here you go.
No. See that's better.
That's rude.
You're-
Why would you say that, Wombat?
That was
That's
really
rude.
offensive.
Okay, that I listened.
Sorry, I had a really bad day at work. My bad.
Listen,
Okay.
listen.
We
Dialect
forgive
Undercity
you.
was venting. Arsenal, we gotta go over lessons with you. That was just
Yeah,
I
we'll
just
rip
got-
the
that
ball
was-
off.
that accent was off, and you really
Why
would have made some Shiggoths upset. I'm just gonna come out there. There would have been an angry mob.
Oh, I know. It's purposefully.
No, not that kind of angry mob.
But it looks like we're going to the Abbey. So Irina, come along then.
All right, and then about this time, it would be about noon. So,
It's noon.
It's
Would we
noon.
like
it's noon,
to-
eh?
It's noon, dudes.
So what do?
It's noon there, bud.
Would we like to stock up on anything? Would we like to? Oh, and then there's the
The
fucking
horses probably need some feed. You know,
Then
grind the
there's
horse Nason.
the fucking delivery quest that we have to do. Where is she supposed to be at again?
That's Kresk, isn't it?
Crest?
Yeah.
Where the fuck?
Yeah,
It's on
Kresk.
the way.
That's
It's
right.
on the
No,
way?
That,
It's
that
on-
is that is the way. That is the
Okay.
the,
We
the
know
ding!
it.
You have reached your destination on the right.
These-
That is the
This is the way.
Kresk is the Abbey. Abbey is the Kresk.
Get your gun and Knuckles out of here,
Raggy.
okay? I don't want to have to translate that too.
Abby. Who the fuck is Abby?
Crab.
She's a very nice place where we can protect.
That's
people.
me with less knives, actually. So
You with better dice rolls, you mean?
Is
God.
Abby just the is that just the
bring that
human
up.
disguise form? Is that it?
No,
You have Stabby, and then you have Abby,
no, that's me being knifeless.
and you have Cerebri.
Cerebra.
Nails.
The
Yeah,
medulla
it's
oblongata.
a br-
Oh,
Yeah.
so would we like to stock up on anything? Buy any more weaponry or potions or whatnot? I believe we've sold out Miss Maker.
Your horses are getting hungry.
We're going to need to buy feed, of course. That's already a thing. So yeah, I
You know
think we
what?
just.
I
re-
should-
I think. I'm sorry. Go.
I was gonna say I should implement the fucking thing they have in Baldur's Gate where you gotta use camp supplies to fucking rest.
Fuck, we'd have to do
Oh.
so much looting.
That's what rations are for.
Exactly, like that.
That's
Because
literally
like
what
no one
rations are
ever
for.
use rations. Like everyone, like no one eats, no one drinks, but like That's actually cool. I
I
feel.
mean, we RP are eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
No, we'll make a big deal about it next long rest. We will roleplay eating our rations.
I'm gonna start like
We
being
made
like,
a
oh,
soup
Wombat, I'm gonna use
once.
my action to disengage and then walk away.
Yeah, I restored my rations with good food specifically. Okay, so
Oh,
yeah, let's.
specifically hardtack, because hardtack is different than biscotti. Then biscotti is different.
I hate. Have you ever had hardtack? It's shit.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna
Hate
summon-
hardtack.
I'm gonna
I've made
summon
it
Hard Dragon
before.
as a weapon.
What'd you get him started on again, Wombat?
I know. I know. All right. So.
I wanted to focus on the meats. The meats are the important bit.
Yeah, I
and
can always just do
cheese.
create or food or water.
Yeah,
But-
yeah, yeah.
Oatmeal bricks. Oatmeal
Okay, we'll
bricks.
just good berry. We good berry.
Well,
it
we'll
all
good
up.
berry. We'll good berry it all. Okay, so we're going west. Yes.
Yep, we're going west.
All right.
I'll spend a
We'll get some
gold to
shopping.
restock.
Okay. Getting some horse feed. That'll get you there for sure. All right.
I'll
Anybody
restock.
else need anything before we leave? Any maybe shell phones? Any specific
Well, we
enchanted
didn't do
items?
the
You-
quest for it yet.
Can you get me a magic
Nah.
conch?
I mean, you
Magic
could still
conch.
buy them. It just costs more. Remember?
Yeah, we don't have
Yeah,
enough
but
money.
we didn't have enough
Uh,
money when we left, and we didn't get
uh.
any money from the quest.
Magic conch.
So
I mean, you got something way more valuable. You got a fat, fluffy rat.
Rat.
we're gonna sell the
Raticus.
rat.
Have you
The rat
have you
pack.
have you opened the pack again, or you still only just got Raticus?
I've only
the
got
rat
Raticus
sack.
right now.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, you're able to spend that gold. I'll say it is 12:30 now. Do we go? Do we flee?
Going.
West.
Okay.
Do we take Esmeralda with us?
I thought that was
That's
the
up to
plan.
you.
This is her
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, probably.
She's coming with us. Yeah, we're taking Esmeralda and Irina are coming with us. And that other blonde guy, if he wants to. I don't know. I don't care.
Her fucking brother.
Yeah, I
And
thought it was
they
her
were
father.
roommates. No. Her
No.
father's
Her father's-
dead.
Yeah, her father's dead.
Father was the burgomaster of Barovia.
Oh,
Our
that's
first real
right.
quest was him dying and we having to pick up
Yes.
places.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You're correct. It's been a while. I have 3 campaigns I have to keep track of, all right?
Yeah. Read your
You know what
books.
help with that? Notes.
All right. 1 square. 2 squares. 3 squares. That was 1 hour.
Pact magic, fighting style, where? Strickland's blessing, improved pact weapon.
And well, I gotta see if you get it anyway, right? I gotta
Roll
do
the
that.
random encounter dice.
Yeah, I gotta. Where the fuck? Where the fuck it be? Because that's not. Oh, I guess it kind of is. I'm supposed to roll to see if it even happens. Where the fuck that be? Random. There we go. Random. There we go. Okay. And then. All right. And 1, 2, 3. Another hour is 2:30. And you guys are just trucking along. 1, 2. You pass that little road off to the side now. 2, 3. And 4 hours. Okay. 1, 2, 3. You are able to reach to the Bridgeth, and it has been 4 hours. You have to short rest now or suffer a level of exhaustion.
Short rest.
Short rest.
Eat rest time.
Short rest.
before the short rest, because I'll get my spell slot back after the short rest. So before the short rest, I want to summon the ravens again and just have them do a perimeter around us while we're resting to make sure that we're not surprised by anything. So I'll just have them up in the air, flying, watching, looking for anything that might be heading our direction that's bad.
Sure.
And they're up for an hour, so they'll be up until the end of the short rest.
Sure. All right. Well, you guys are able to do that. Do whatever you would like. Get settled in, and then let me know when you're done.
I don't think I've got anything that I want to do right
Get
now.
settled in. Get your cocoa with your little marshmallows in there. The mini marshmallows.
We're out of
Was it
milk,
getting
or else I could
marshmallows?
make marshmallow cocoa. Whee!
I am
Immortal.
yes, but also actually during the short rest, I think I'm gonna hand Zed the last of my probably the last of my honeycomb.
Honeycomb.
Zed?
Hmm?
Yeah, you can have the last of this.
Any particular reason
It's
why?
it's the last of the honeycomb that I had. You've had a bit of a rough few nights, and sweets can sometimes help. And then he walks away.
She just stares at him until he goes to sit wherever he's going, and she just puts it in her pack.
And he waddles away. Waddle.
And he waddles
Bum,
away.
bum,
Waddle,
bum,
waddle.
bum, 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 bum.
And everyone saw that.
Yes.
He'll probably sit somewhere and then call over Nimble. Nimble, now that you can speak again, we're going to continue learning. Continue to teach you common.
Just gonna stare at him. Like, we are resting.
No, every bit of learning is every bit necessary. We have an hour to rest. We have an hour to learn. All right.
Can't believe Arden's is the embodiment of the Duolingo alert.
Are you
Holds
gonna
up a knife. It's time for your lesson.
Hey, I have your family tied up.
Break your legs.
are you gonna learn are you gonna learn these cants then?
I can attempt.
Then maybe you should be the student this time. Come over and sit next to him.
Well, we can begin that after you learned common, so that you can teach me what the symbols mean,
I
and
know
you have a
enough.
baseline. There can never be enough. There's always something else to learn.
God, you sound rich.
I sound educated. Now sit down.
You don't sound
And in the
educated, you
middle
sound like
of
an
that
asshole.
in the middle of that sentence, your mind fucking alarm ding, enemies. Whatever the fuck your guy tells you.
Burst.
He immediately closes the book and changes his sense. Tells Nimblebrie, "I'm not going to be able to see or hear you for the next few seconds." Puts his hand on her shoulder. "Hit me if anything happens." And I'm going to switch my vision to the ravens to see and hear what's coming.
You see one of the
Alarming.
ravens soaring. What?
I said that's alarming.
Yeah. One of the ravens soaring over a bit of the forest where it's basically just like brushland, and you can see these brush beginning to like rise. You immediately notice them as those needle blights you fought at the windmill, the Wizard of Wands, because you're basically kind of close to there, right? They are coming from down that road. It seems they've been going through the forest. You can count about 6 of them.
More needle blights. The ones from the winery. There's about 6 of them. They're heading this way.
Let's move.
Everyone get ready.
Long rest.
We have company. And I'll switch my vision back to myself.
All right. Are you guys trying to move, canceling your short rest, meaning you get an exhaustion, or are you staying to fight?
Seeing to move. Don't
Oh, we're
try
not
to get
gonna
a little
fight.
more.
You don't want to fight them?
Mm.
But
don't
the
think so.
EXP, no.
The
This-
milestone! It
Baldur's
probably
Gate 3.
has the green gem!
Arden's ready for a fight. He's got the blades out.
Make a decision. Democracy, right?
I
Democracy.
say to move.
Time. How much time?
About how far out
Yeah.
are they? Like how long do we have to decide? From what I was able to glean from the Ravens.
5 minutes.
We've got about 5 minutes to decide whether we're going to move and end up probably more tired for it, or we can stay and fight. It's only 6 of them.
But we have more people here. That
Exactly. We have more people. It's only 6 needle blights. We've dealt with them before.
what if one
We can
gets
deal with
away,
them again.
reports back to wherever it's coming from, and they know we're here? Should we
Well, the
look
blights
at-
belong to the blights belong to the druids, remember? And the druids, as far as we're concerned, although a bit touchy, are on our side.
We left one. We killed one. We
And
killed
they
two.
understood that it was. They understood.
There's one for torture.
Well,
torture.
no. Well,
left
actually, the fact that they tried to escape after we apprehended them, after we had a conversation, completely
was their fault.
denounces. I'm not
Yeah.
trusting that. I'd rather
I-
kill the bastards, honestly. Also, just to put it out there, there's no one telling us we can't use fire this time.
Exactly.
We are in the middle of nowhere. There's no reason we can't just dispatch them.
We're also in the middle of a
And
forest, and that fire does not seem good for a forest.
Above you in
I'm
the
gonna give
sky.
that to Nimble. By the
Bright
way,
light? What's the bright light? What's happening?
A bright light begins appearing above you in the sky, and down floats a orange creature about 1 foot tall with a yellow mustache.
Fucking
Oh,
Lorax!
God damn you!
I'm the one talking for the trees. Don't burn.
Firebolt the Laura.
No, Dr.
Since that
Seuss!
mustache.
You said no one's talking. We can use fire. It was like fucking. I'm here for the trees.
No fire.
We have more people. No one telling us that we can't use fire, and those 3 druids were less than savory. But at the end of the day, they're still against Strahd.
Do
Means
we?
more than anything else. Now, we're going. That is my decision. I want to stay and fight. And we've got about 3 more minutes before they get here. Yeah. Thareem's with me. Oka, what do you think?
Well, if it's only gonna be a few, we might as well just get rid of them.
Zerentha?
Sees me casting Vigilant Blessing on Nimble so that it cancels out her disadvantage on initiative rolls. Did you not hear what I said earlier?
Making sure everyone's on the same page. That's a majority vote. Everyone get ready.
Heal.
And with getting ready, Oka's going
Nimble,
to
find
cast,
somewhere to hide.
a magic circle.
Why am I hiding?
Get ready to hide so that you can do what you do best.
Doesn't Magic Circle take
Can
like
I
10
climb
hours
a
to cast?
tree?
It takes 10 minutes to
Elementals
cast.
of phase.
Oh, 10 minutes to cast.
The question
Huh?
for you, Aries, is can you climb a tree?
What should
One
I
minute.
roll to climb a tree?
I know a
Can
wood
you?
elf who can't climb trees.
This is 1 minute to cast.
Third level.
So it takes 1 minute to cast.
Yeah, since we've got a few minutes.
Yep. Can block celestials, elementals, fey fiends, or undead.
And I'm going to assume that these things are either elementals or fae.
What should I
That's a
roll
pretty
to
good
try to
assumption,
climb
yeah.
the tree?
He's
I can
using
check
the
my book.
powdered silver Varus. The powdered silver.
Powdered Silverus!
Powdered
It does-
Silverus.
It does take one minute to cast. So yeah. So we'll get magic circle up. I've got the blades out. Everyone do whatever else.
Lareem's gonna once again pull out his shadow blade.
Every time you utter his name, you hear the fucking Wild West. Doodle-doo-doo, bwah, bwah, bwah. A lone tumbleweed rolls across your fucking view.
That's actually one of the needle blights are just somersaulting. They're practicing for their talent show later.
They're just rolling around.
They're not from the Wizard of Wines. They're actually from Cirque du Soleil.
Oh my
Just start doing
God.
acrobatics.
Yeah. No circus.
They've created a needle blight pyramid. What do we do?
Oh god, it's impenetrable. Alright.
Eldritch Creation, start with
The things I wish to cast are very round specific, so
things I do for love.
Yeah, I would have placed
Reveal
magic
corpse,
circle about
reveal
here.
grave, reveal backpack, set net trap.
Pop down the thing then. Because like they've been approaching, right? They're not here, right? So
Yeah.
get your shit.
Let's see,
Can I
magic
move to the
circle,
tree?
10-foot radius. So yeah.
Can I move to the tree?
move to the Lorax.
The lower X.
Since the game's
Why?
paused, I can't move.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Lorax, Mr. Lorax, may I come
Okay.
in?
Yeah, you can't move. And keep it that way, bitch. Alright, there you go.
Warlocks, we want to do a firing line? Eldritch Blast again?
There's only 2 warlocks this time. We have Coca.
We have Coco right now.
We have the coca.
Oh.
I'm gonna get right here up in front.
Right click the combat tracker so it pops out.
Actually, I'll do one step back. There we go.
One step forward and one step back.
Oh yeah, roll initiative. Fuck. I'm a dummy. I forgot to do that.
Nimble doesn't have her disadvantage. She just rolls normal because I gave her the thing earlier.
Okay.
Wow, look at that 20.
The fuck is my initiative button? There it is. I found it. Alright, milk toast rolls. Let's go. That's not a
Are you guys
bad roll.
making or allowing, I guess I should say, as Irina and Ismark to help, or I rolled initiative for them, but I'm asking.
Yeah, I mean,
If they want
Want
to,
to
we're not
help.
going to force. We're not going to force them. Be like, get in the fight. But if they would like to get up and get ready, then yeah, no, I'm not gonna say
Hold
no.
up the back line.
Yeah.
Well then, I click the button.
Music time.
Nimblebree, as you see stumbling out of the underbrush and trees, the very first Needle Blight walking towards your group. What do you do?
I'm gonna try to stealth. 6. Over here. To here? So
Okay,
not in
well,
there.
fucking roll stealth first.
Yeah. Okay.
Stealth elf.
Stealth elf.
The elf
Stealth.
elf.
You've heard on elf on a shelf. Now get ready for
26.
stealth elf on a
Elf
on
and-
a, on a stealth.
Elf in stealth.
Elf and stealth.
26.
26.
Yeah, I think you're good.
Actually, you know, this one actually has like eyes like all over its body, so it can see like super well.
And
Actually, I'd never do that. I never ask full in my campaign. Thank you very much. Everything is very calculated.
As he pushes up his glasses up close.
I physically pushed my glasses up.
Good. I could
My
feel it.
my gunners to keep my eyes from drying out.
And because I'm just gonna use let me see here. I want to make sure I can. Just
Sounds like you got weak
some of
eyes,
my
says the
cunning-
guy with severe stigmatism.
some of my cunning action just to go a little bit further behind, no, that tree right
The
there,
tree.
and then I'm
You
gonna
like
end my
the cunning.
turn.
You like the cunning action, bonus action, dash,
Mhm.
which still
Alright.
leaves you with an action.
Well, I'm not doing anything yet.
Would you like to perhaps hold an action so that you don't lose your action in the turn, so that when a thing happens,
Hold this, pants grab.
Ayo.
Like firing a crossbow or throwing a dagger.
But you have to give a keyword. I am holding to fire my crossbow for when one of the needle blights rushes towards Ardennes, for example. You know, you gotta have like a specific. You can't just.
To throw.
Okay. To
At the-
throw.
yeah. At one of the
At what?
At one of the needle blights. I'm waiting for them to get closer
To you.
how much closer?
to my party.
Okay.
Okay. We need a very specific condition when you're coming.
It
when
takes me a
when you come back
second to say things, okay?
Man, I thought you'd have a word backup after being mute for so long.
No, that's a brain backup. That's different.
Brain backup. That's just ADHD, and it's in the name. Can't blame me for that.
Fuck you!
Alright, stop bullying Aries. Leave her
Alright.
be.
Already doing enough in the fucking Dawncraft server. Alright, so, Needle Blights. I'm just making them all go at the same time. Alright, Needle Blight runs forward. It goes, roar. And, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And this one goes, roar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll do the ruler. Eh. And this one's diagonal because he's fancy.
Special.
Fancy.
Anyway, this one is going to Schmeedles.
Schmeedles, oh man, the upgrade of normal needles.
Schmeedle. It's made out of Schmeat. 15.
Does not hit.
One behind it. Nat 20. 23.
Well, actually, it does not. Yeah, it hits.
That is 17 piercing damage as the needles from this blight come and get you. Bang. And then... Oh, you're still in range. Oh, you're still in range. Oh, fuck. We go
Dan's
again.
wanted to stand in front.
We go again. That's a 6. We go again. 17?
It does not hit.
Damn.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
you took one. You got some schneedles in you, but that's it.
Yeah, I
Sniper
was saying,
blight.
Ardennes is like up in the front, holding on to the shield, like Captain America style, just like trying to hold back as many as possible. A couple of them get him in the legs.
Yeah, that one vine blight saw the vine. We shot him in the legs because his shield is the size of a dinner plate. He's an idiot.
Mine's a bit bigger than his, but the legs are still, you know.
Compensating for Captain America.
They're right. That is America's ass.
This is
that-
Barovia's ass, alright?
Would that have triggered Nimble's held action, by the way, because they got closer to Ardennes?
Yes. What's your range? You got 30 feet to this guy.
Okay.
Does she have advantage because she is hiding?
I don't know if she'd get advantage, but she would get sneak attack at least.
Why sneak attack?
He's not in melee.
Because she's hiding.
Well, that's you get sneak attack if you have advantage,
Yeah,
or somebody is within melee.
Yeah, Arden's not close enough, and I would be probably attacking.
That's why I'm asking about the advantage because she is stealth hiding.
Stealth hiding.
It would reveal her location afterwards,
Mm-hmm.
but she does not have the stalker feat.
Sure.
Okay, so
You can miss, but sure.
Alright, roll throw with advantage.
Just a normal attack, or do you want me to just?
It's a thrown weapon attack.
Well, it's 20 to 60 feet thrown. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
No, well, no. 20 is...
20 is the normal range, so she would have disadvantage, but she has advantage, so it would just be a normal roll.
normal roll, yeah.
Okay.
So no sneak attack, but you throw.
15.
That... I think it's... You do.
Alright.
A bunch of exclamation points just popped up all over their heads.
6.
Alerts. Alert. Alert. Alright.
Bing, 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 bing.
This one has a dagger sticking out of the back of its head, and the other one kind of spins, and I can't really do that, but it's like, and it's like, huh? It doesn't see you yet.
Tim Allen, is that you?
Hi, Billy Mays here.
Santa Claus.
Tim the Toolman Taylor.
As Merelda dashes forward, pushes you aside, and
Fireball.
Fireball. Burning hands.
That's what I was thinking.
casts
That's what I was thinking.
a
Burning hand.
spell that you are very familiar with. As these
Lightning bolt.
orbs of lightning begin forming in her head. Kame!
Yeah. 3 of them, right?
Yeah, I'm hitting 3. And I gotta roll dex. As a fail, that one's fucking deleted. Goodbye. Roll.
Oh, good, I do have fire. I forgot.
Staves, so it is half as much, still deleted. And then it doesn't matter even if you fucking save. Goodbye.
Get vaporized.
They got vapo rubbed.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Yeah, and seeing that go off, Oka is going to physically shudder.
Yep. And Irina is going to say, "Oh no, don't attack us," and run forward and attack them instead.
Bonk.
She's supposed to be a very nice, like, very good swordswoman, but I don't fucking know.
Not in my other game I'm playing tomorrow.
Oh,
She's been reduced to, oh no.
that
Don't fight
hits.
us.
Nah. No, in my game she's a paladin. She smites people.
Well, that one's dead. All right, Zed.
Cool, I'm gonna produce flame. I'm gonna attack.
They told you not to do that.
Yeah, well they're not here and I'm unsupervised.
Just then, you see a crow out of the corner of your eye.
These aren't your vineyards. These aren't your vineyards, Corvid.
Just that one clip of in my head of the fucking crow sitting next to someone on their porch that just says "fuck you."
14
Oh, no.
hit that guy.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a really low roll. Nice.
Made it do damage, but not enough. Yeah, do.
I also had to scoot up for that. so hold on. Wait, scoot there. Yeah, okay, that's my turn. I don't feel anybody's in any immediate danger at the moment. I'm waiting for that to change quite drastically. Hit my button.
Oh, it's me! Hooray!
Erden.
I'll run over to the ones that just wombo
Smoke.
comboed.
I did not pause the game. Why pause?
What the fuck?
Why it paused? Why is there a net?
What's the
Oh.
net?
Yeah, I've been asking
Well,
about
that's
that.
that's just the map.
Did I trigger a trap? Am I okay?
No,
Oh
I mean,
god!
you're fine.
It's a
you're
net
fine.
trap.
You've activated my trap card, Mirror Force.
You're fine. It's just that this is the random encounter map, but you're not actually doing that. This is just for battle.
So I would have activated a trap.
No,
Oh.
because it's not like you're exploring this map.
Yeah,
It's
I'm just
just for
saying
battle.
if we had been using it for that, I think it looks like I would have stepped on something.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'll run up to that one and double scimitars.
Skimmy tar.
Action bonus action. Inventory, scimitar. Attack.
Bro, you guys
Wham.
gotta get someone with guidance. It's so good in Baldur's Gate, like
Oh
fucking
yeah,
for
no,
real.
we have it like almost all the time.
Yeah, it's so good. I'm the cleric. I'm a life domain cleric, and I'm just fucking
Oh, you
guidance.
got
Take
the
it.
big heals.
I said I was literally going to be heal bot. Like that, I never play healers. I was like,
So-
for my party, I will be heal bot.
I think both of them missed, and for this, I want to say like they both make contact but barely do anything to the wooden shell. Like it's just like a little, like they've dulled a little bit, so they just barely scratched the outside.
You knock off one of its spikes, and it does that thing where it looks at you like the Hulk and then grins.
Oh
You know
shit.
that scene?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that was my movement action and bonus action. So I didn't just. Oh shit.
Do.
At this moment that he knew.
Oh,
He fucked up.
no, that's not wrong. Threem's gonna move over to the side, get a better look at this guy, and he's gonna pull out a firebolt.
I'm gonna hit this motherfucker with this other motherfucker.
And
Oh, we on the very first fight, like the goblins, we had Reiji fucking grabbed a goblin as an improvised weapon and killed another
Yes.
goblin with it.
Good.
Oh,
Good.
that was so funny.
As game intended.
It
I
was
love-
so funny.
does it hit?
Yeah, dude.
Ooh, okay.
Man, you guys should have just used fire spells.
Well, let's go. And this,
That fucking flaming sword.
Maybe
that
Rainbow
we
was
ma-
right.
that's 14, maybe
That
double.
fucking flaming sword that
Oh,
we
it-
managed to get at the beginning of it all hits like a truck.
Yeah, I do.
It is literally one of the, I forget exactly what it's called, but it's like some type of bonfire, you know, where they split the log and then like put the fire inside the log, and it's just got like a hole at the top and you can cook on top of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what it looks like now.
that's 28, isn't it?
Yeah, it fucking dead.
It's fucking dead.
It's dead.
It's dead, you know.
Uno mas.
He's Mark.
Figured I'd start another campfire.
We're gonna get a bit cold, he says.
Who wants s'mores?
Small.
Oh man, those sound great.
We only have the tiny marshmallows from the hot chocolate.
I want
No!
some marshmallow chocolate.
That's
We'll
not going
make
to stop me!
Do. We'll make
That's
do.
not going to stop me!
We'll smush them all together.
If you have hot chocolate with mini marshmallows and you just dip graham crackers into it, have you made a liquid s'more? Like, have you made a s'more drink by that point?
No, cause
You've made
You can-
a
you gotta have melty chocolate.
Is it deconstructed s'more at that point?
No.
It's just a s'more, but
S'more.
wet.
It's a wet
No,
s'more.
it is not. It is not.
Very wet.
Because the marshmallows in the hot chocolate, unless you intentionally char it, it's not like a normal marshmallow.
I
like
mean,
a-
depends
like
on
a
the
s'more
type of hot
marshmallow.
chocolate too. I mean, Mexican hot chocolate and French hot chocolate is more chocolatey than milky.
I should make hot chocolate when I get
It's
up
also
there
about
anyway.
the marshmallow. Gotta have that carbon on the outside.
Anyway, what's Oka doing?
We have what, one left?
Oh,
Yeah.
plus
Yeah.
milk.
Well, there's two. But
No, this one.
is there one? Oh, okay. You just
Everything
marked
else
that
is
as dead.
This just got exploded and is
There-
now a campfire.
The one Arden can't hit.
Okay. I'm going to try to do a little bit of Sacred Flame then.
I think my knife's a dull.
And it needs to do dex
I think
save.
you're dull.
Well, you know, the one with the highest intelligence here is Nimble, so.
Basically, yeah. Which is funny because
thought it
she
was
can't
Oka's.
read.
Oh no, Oka's the smartest person here. That's right. Nimble's the second smartest
Yeah, I'm the
person
second
here.
smartest.
And It needs to make a dex
Just because I
save.
can't read fucking common doesn't mean I'm not smart.
Dex save.
You have a very high capacity to learn.
That's
you
a
learn very
no.
quickly.
I will punch you.
It did not save.
That's what intelligence is. It's your capacity to learn.
All right. 2d8.
You have a very high capacity to learn.
I'll punch you.
That's
damage.
6.
And it go up in flame and go ah. And there you
Well,
go.
that was easy. Well, that was easy enough. Well, excuse me. I'm gonna go sit over here and sharpen my scimitars because I think they've dulled.
I'm gonna find my fucking dagger.
You know what? At least your dagger's nice and clean now.
Yeah.
It's it got got spicy. It might be a little warm though.
Spicy.
Actually, yeah. Can we search them to see if there's just anything on them? Any like fabrics or anything that might have been like, why are they out here?
Oh yeah, sure. There's wood and
Ash.
ash and charcoal and smoke.
I
Cinder.
imagine in my head like a little cutscene where it's like, well, let's see if there's anything on them, and then it smash cuts to just like a campfire.
A campfire in the vague form of a humanoid.
Hey, I'll take
Yeah.
some charcoal though. I'll use
Charcoal
that for-
briquettes.
I'm gonna take some charcoal and use that other things later.
Oh, see, that was easy enough. No one telling us not to use fire.
Lorax again.
And if there is anything else smoldering, I'll just use a frostbite cantrip to just like put anything out that's smoldering or look like it might catch a forest fire.
What are we doing now?
Hello?
He's
What?
gonna do his due diligence to make sure that a forest fire doesn't happen in a place that's very damp and muddy where it rains 99% of the
Only
time.
you.
Can prevent. Wombat. That might come back and fuck us if we don't do anything.
I don't live in a forest.
But yeah, I'll just use a frostbite cantrip just to put out anything that might be smoldering or making a smoke signal.
Okay.
Just kick mud over him.
All right.
Cool. Once Arden is sit down, just gonna go pull the goddamn needles out of his legs.
Yeah, you got some needles.
Like a lot.
He
You got some
They're-
splinters in there.
He goes
they're
to
pretty
sit
neat.
down. He goes to sit down and start sharpening his scimitars, and then as he sits, realizes, oh, that's right, those are still in there.
So he goes and pulls one out really quickly, no warning. And then another one
I think that one touched a nerve. Thank you.
goes and pulls out another one. And another one.
If I had to say how many are in my legs, I'd say, how much damage did I take?
Like 17 points of damage. Just look at your HP. You only get hit once.
If I had to count how many might have hit. If I only got 17, how'd I go down to 49 out of 70? What?
I don't know. I just look at your HP.
Yeah. Thank you, Zed. Can I use this? Can I use this time to roll hit dice, Mr. Wombat, God, Savior, Ruler of our world?
Sure. Only if you're going to be there tomorrow.
What?
I said only if you're going to be there tomorrow.
I would assume. I'm gonna roll hit dice.
That's a promise. You all heard it.
Where's he gonna be?
Dawncraft tomorrow.
Okay. I'll probably be there in the afternoon.
The collab.
I can do one more. There we go.
All the hit dice.
Yeah, I had to roll almost
Used
all my hit dice.
all 4 hit dice. God
Well,
damn.
no, I've got 2 from fighter and 4 from a warlock, so I've got 2 left actually.
How'd you kill a warlock and a fighter
Oh my fucking god.
and steal
I
their
mean,
hit dice?
This is what the game is telling me. The game,
Is that a thing you can do in Baldur's Gate, bro? I gotta do that.
look, this is what the game. This is what the fucking our goddamn tabletop simulator is telling me. Because of my 2 points in fighter, I have 2 fighter hit dice. Those are d12s, and then my 4 points
And
in warlock, I have 4 or yeah d10s. Because of my hit points in warlock, I have 4 d8 hit dice that I can use.
Yeah,
So
that makes sense.
I used 2 fighter ones and I used 2 warlock ones. So I've got 2 warlock hit dice left that I'm not going to use.
Yeah, no, it would make sense to do it that way.
Yep.
Well, I bet was teasing you.
I just needed the. Need that
No, I'm
information.
not teasing you. I was being deadly serious. If you're not gonna be there tomorrow, I'm removing the hit points.
Oh, what the fuck?
I'll be there tomorrow. He's gonna remove
you
the
did
hit
I
download
points.
the mod
bet
pack. You downloaded the mod pack.
taking them from like a warlock and a fighter because I feel like you were saying that because it was like the sarcasm joke.
You don't
Anyway,
show up tomorrow and Wombat just DMs you. You died.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
died.
New character
You
sheet.
went you went negative health. Yeah, sorry.
I don't have work tomorrow. Actually, hooray!
I do.
So-
Man, I wish I didn't have to work tomorrow.
But
Why do people work on weekends? You guys are weird.
My weekends are Sunday, Monday.
I'm
I
a
work Sunday.
receptionist. My hours are weird.
I-
I only work two days next week.
I only have Saturdays off.
Anyway,
I have
Anyway.
basically every day off because I work from home most days.
Anyway, yeah, thank you, Zed. That feels a lot better, actually.
You're welcome. Now, please stop doing that.
I don't think I will.
Next time I'll leave you with a porcupine leg. How about that?
It is in my nature to go to the front line.
Is it? Is it?
Yeah.
Or is it a habit? Those are 2 very different things.
Probably a bit of both.
Well, then if
But the
it's
shield-
both, then it can be broken.
But the shield worked. And I like snap my fingers and the shield just kind of spins around like the carpet from Aladdin, where it's like kind of animated.
Yes, but that doesn't help you with making sure that the thing that you're frontlining against dies.
No, but it keeps me alive. Keeping me alive makes sure that it dies.
You know, normally I would say that things normally die when they're killed, but there's at least a good percentage of us who are not exactly following along with that general law of nature, so I'm just going to retract that thought and just continue to be annoyed with you and slightly exasperated.
As it should be.
No, it doesn't need to be. It really doesn't.
Let's see. It's more entertaining this way, though. Lord Strahd.
once that's done, she gets up and she smacks her dead in the head.
You're welcome for the snack.
People don't say you're welcome for gifts.
She smacks him in the head again.
I go back to reading.
I believe.
You go back to reading. You were
We go back
teaching.
to reading.
You were
Zed
teaching.
goes and grabs
Fire.
his book. Zed grabs his book from him.
What? What?
That's not what you were doing before we got interrupted, and you know it.
Oh boy, fine. Close the book. All right, Nimble. Back to it.
Fuck you.
Pretends to not hear.
Walks away.
If Nimble's gonna walk by Zed coming back for common lessons, uh, Zed's just gonna give Nimble an eye roll, and because Nimble's nimble, she knows what that eye roll means.
It's just gonna squint at her.
What? Why are you squinting?
Oh. This is boring.
You should cherish that you don't constantly live in chaos at the moment.
It's just bad chaos. Some chaos is good.
Yes, some, not all the time. Now go.
I gotta
Now go
turn
and do
Aries
things.
up a lot. Jesus Christ.
Aries, quiet.
Sorry.
Okay, now she's fine.
Okay, never mind. Go back down. Back down
Fuck
she goes.
you!
Aries like, what?
Go learn something boring so you can enjoy your chaos later.
Not like he's gonna learn anything.
Hmm.
He. Look at him.
Now you'll see. Now he's literally right there. He can hear us.
Yes, I know that. That is kind of the point of this. Is she's just wildly pointing at him.
I didn't hear the first part of that.
And we're leaving it that way.
Reading a message from Sleepy.
So, you're not paying attention. You don't get the information.
To be fair, it was an important message. I saw what it was anyway.
What Nimble said is that Arden's not gonna learn anything.
Yeah, I'm teaching.
Exactly. Don't just glare at him.
It's a give and take.
Sit down.
You whining? Or did you just whine at me? Is that a... Go do your homework.
That's what rich people do.
Well, then you can educate him in something that doesn't involve homework.
He doesn't want to learn.
No, I think he does. He's just too stubborn to admit anything.
What would you like to learn, Arden?
It's not his turn yet.
Yeah.
You're being a sassy little one today, aren't you?
Just blows a raspberry at her.
Well, that's a delightful change of pace.
You poke her in the forehead.
Gonna whine again at her.
While that's going on, I want to call Oka over for a second.
Okay.
Okay.
Come over too. We're having a group meeting.
Eh?
You can identify things, correct? Was that Threem?
That's other Oka.
That's other Oka. Shit.
We got Coca today.
Shit.
Coca makes up in niceness what Woka makes up for inconvenience.
Well, Oka. When
Yes.
you are able to identify again, I would like you to see if there's anything strange about this little bean that I acquired. He pulls out the bean from the mushroom lady.
I mean, I can try to take a look at it right now if it works. If I can recognize anything.
That would be lovely, thank you.
Let's see. take a look at this bean, would I want to roll a nature or a survival check?
Or Arcana.
What are you trying to figure out?
Also, isn't the bean like heavy as fuck? Like it's just one bean,
Yes.
but
It's a
isn't like
chunky bean.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't remember if it was 10 or 1 pound or something like that.
but it's
It's like a
heavy as
pound.
fuck.
Yeah.
It's made out of lead.
Yeah, heavy.
I guess right now I'm just trying to identify what kind of bean it is.
You're just holding it in your hand?
Yeah, it's just in my
Okay.
hand. I hold.
Nature then for plant-based knowledge.
Knowledge.
Okay.
Knowledge.
Knowledge.
Egg.
Knowledge.
Dirty 20.
Egg. Oh, okay. Gotta re-find the fucking thing. Oh, I guess I gotta go to the map then. Streets of Alaki? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Quarter pound for each bean.
Damn, with cheese?
You are looking at the bean. It is definitely a plant bean, and it looks to be one that would be from like, bean growing plants. Maybe some green bean or some some stuff like that. Right? Possibly. Other shit like that.
All right. And then I want to follow up with an Arcana check to see if it's got any magical properties to it.
All right.
Seven.
Well,
Can I
while
provide
it doesn't
assistance?
seem necessarily magical, like you don't see like a spell cast on it or anything like that, there's definitely some maybe like residual mana, just like how in fairy tale shit or RPG shit, mana lives on and things. So kind of like there's just some residual magoo inside of the bean.
Can I help her to let her reroll, or can I make my own roll for
Sure.
Arcana?
Sure.
If you'd like, you can if allowed, you can reroll because I don't have a good Arcana.
Do what
I'll
you
go
want.
ahead and reroll then. Another normal.
Just kind of like
10.
Answer does not change.
answers
Okay.
not change.
Well, as far as I can tell, it looks to be some sort of, like, green bean sort of one. It's got residual mana left on it. Don't know if that was just from previous plants or it's been tampered with. I do not know.
I'm just curious.
And
Right.
she will hand the bean back.
Thank you, Oka.
I mean, you got some nice soil where you're standing. You just want to plant it?
No, not yet.
Why not?
I have ideas.
About?
Stuff and
Yes.
things.
All right.
Stuff and things and things and stuff.
I think you should plant it. Because, having an unlimited food supply on the road when you're going back and forth, you just grab some beans as you roll past it,
What if I just eat it? Just the whole thing down it right now. It's a
Ah,
quarter
do it.
pounder. It's a quarter
Do it.
pounder. Throw some cheese on there.
I'm
Do it.
going to take the bean if he tries that.
Take the bean and plant it. Do it.
No,
I'll
it's
see what
going
happens.
back. It's going back into the bag of holding for now.
Cringe. What's in the
And-
bag of holding?
My books.
A lot of things.
List everything for me.
Let's see. Anything that's just not travel essential. So like my bedroll, mess kit, tinderbox, all of my books.
Okay.
What is
Anything,
the
anything
what it?
liquid, like H2O in there?
I mean my potions, the strahd potions, my water bag.
Oh, your
there's
water
some.
bag's in there?
No, actually that would be on me.
Okay.
But the
The wine.
the strahd potions. There's some wine in there, torches, hempen rope.
Okay. That's good.
Um,
That's good.
yeah.
Alright.
An extra set of fine clothing that I have not
said
worn
it
yet.
was good.
You asked, I'm telling.
I said it was good.
Spinal Tap is in there too.
Wow, tapping.
The weapon that's
Tapping
never
that
been
ass.
used.
Once again, roll to kick Arden. I said it was good. All right. Okay. Sounds good. All right.
Okay.
Continue short rester.
Yep.
Okay. Well, you guys are able to continue short resting with your nice little bonfire that you got. And all right.
On the road again.
You are able to get back on the road. And as you begin going across the river, the bridge, you see a quaint little windmill.
Not again.
Oh God!
The
This was not on fire.
The Raven River, as you've come to know it, flows under a covered bridge. Across the way, an old windmill sits, slowly turning. Sheep graze in a small fenced pasture, and what seems like barley or rye grow along the river. Some pagan-looking statues flank the bridge as if to ward off evil.
Well, out of fear of last time, Oka is going to turn into Esmeralda and the other two and ask if they know of the residents here at all.
Well, Esmeralda speaks up. I came through this way. I didn't have any trouble passing through here. Seems to be just be a small farm.
Well, that's kind of what we thought the last little windmill we passed by, and that turned out swell.
Someone give me a history check.
I'll do it. Oh, I can do those.
Yes, you can, nerd.
I'm proficient in it. 13.
You see one of those statues, the figures. It looks to be something that the druids would possibly use to ward off evil against crossing water and the bridge itself.
And this is across the bridge, or this is before we cross?
Like they're smattered around.
Okay. And I was saying more the windmill is across the bridge, right?
Yeah. You gotta cross the bridge to get over the river.
I believe the statues are druidic in nature. They're for warding off evil. What could go wrong? We can cross this bridge just fine, right? What's the worst that could happen?
We die?
Don't say that. We reluctantly follow.
Yeah.
Over
Even though
the river and through the woods.
To grandma's house we go.
the closer I get, the shadows don't move. Oh, fuck.
What could be there?
It's dark in here.
It's spooky.
Why can't we be friends?
Come
Why
on,
can't
fucking
we
step over
be
it. Step over it.
friends?
Pussy,
Why
pussy,
can't
step over
we-
it. Step
The
over
thing
it.
is, I don't know where over it is because the shadows don't
We
change.
can't see.
Move forward.
Oh,
Move
there we go.
forward.
Okay, the
Yeah.
shadows do change.
It do go down. It
I
don't
know.
Oh
go
god,
down.
it do go down.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Oh.
look, sheeps.
Sheep.
Wow.
Sheepers.
Oh my
Shep.
god. Oh my god.
It's Stabby's family.
Fluffy.
And the Veeps.
Veep.
The
Yeah,
Veep.
Veep.
No!
Veep.
Leave my Veep legacy to die.
Veep.
Never.
I can't believe I forgot about Veep. Time to start that again.
Ugh.
Veep,
Veep.
Veep, your
Veep.
I'm
sheep.
going to know where you live.
Veep sheep.
Going to know where you live.
I'm going to find out where you live. And that's going to be the end of it.
It's a very large state, Sappy.
I like how there's baked in sheep and then also NPC sheep.
Extra
Yeah.
sheep. Arden actually goes over to the gate to look at the sheep. He likes sheep.
Shep time. Stare at the
This
sheep.
entire time, Radicus is walking with me.
Radicus. I don't want to think about him on two legs, but I'm thinking about him on two legs walking.
He'd be on force right now. Just trotting along.
All I see in my head is fucking Biggie Cheese from
Yes,
Barnyard.
for Barnyard.
Get him a gold chain.
Mr. Bombastic.
Bombastic.
You see a whammon.
Whammon.
We cannot do that wham with the shed.
You
I see the
literally
whammon.
can. I saw it pop up on your screen,
as-
Nimble.
Oh,
As
now I
I'm
see
walking
it.
over, to the sheep, I'm like, "Look, Zan, the sheep." And then I look up and see the woman. I just kind of raise one hand and wave, just kind of unassumingly.
She reciprocates.
A what now?
Sheep. These are sheep.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do when you go to bed?
No, that's
Sheep.
sleep. These are sheep. They're small, fluffy creatures. Oftentimes their wool is harvested for clothing, and sometimes their meat is taken for eating.
No, it's a four-wheel truck that is really good, and sometimes they have chairs.
That's a jeep.
That's a jeep.
Oh, my
Or a
bad. It's
ram.
when you're really sad and you're crying.
Oh,
that's a
weep.
Don't get me started on Ram.
But
Ram.
I try
Or
to
a
like
very sudden incline.
grab like maybe some foliage or something and try to call one over.
Why are you fucking with the sheep when there's
like
a
sheep.
person watching you?
Fucking roleplay. Let me do this. All right.
Animal handling, go.
Okay, I'll fucking roll in. 18.
You hear a voice call out, "I'll assure you they have enough food on their own."
I'll just they're just rather well kept. You've done a very good job. Does one come over?
Yes.
Before I stand up, I'm just gonna take Zed's hand and place it on its head. There, pet him,
What?
and then I stand up and let
Just-
Zed deal with the sheep while I walk up for a
Shep.
second.
Zed, how many fingers are you okay with losing?
I mean, he's wearing armored gloves.
Oh, okay.
Take off your
Damn.
glove and give him a little pet.
Take off your glove. Tickle the chin.
I'll roll on animal handling if you
No,
want.
you're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
I gotta have my jokes, otherwise I fall asleep.
But if she's not coming any closer, then I'll while I've left Zed with the sheep to interact with a new surface world creature, I'll walk towards the woman.
Yeah, I'll join him.
Nimble, what am I supposed to be doing?
Pet it.
I slowly pet the sheep.
Do you know what petting is?
Yes.
Okay. Just curious. Anyway,
They're very passive normally.
are you just passing through? How can I...
Yeah, yes, just passing through. We haven't been this far off from Valokia yet, so just interested in meeting new faces.
Well, quick few questions. I don't really get out much from here. Have you seen the Martikobs? I've heard that their wine shipment to Kresk has been long overdue.
Oh, we were a party dispatched to help with that. That has been taken care of. The Montagovs are currently not at their winery, but they are okay.
That's wonderful. And you said you came from Valaki? I have not seen any of their supply wagons in months. So, how goes it there?
Better. Veloki had a few issues that we also dealt with. Some unsavory types is all I'll say. But all that has been dealt with. We are kind folk. We're here to assist where we can. Oh, this is Oka. I am Arden. Pleasure to meet you.
She holds out her hand and
Shake her hand.
does the little head bow. I am Ovidia. And I run this quaint little farm.
Well, it's rather well done. I noticed the small statues on the bridge. We had spoken a little bit with some of the. We've come into contact with some of the druids that live nearby. Are those from them?
I believe they may be. They've been here very long. I'm not quite sure.
This whole time, Can I do an insight check just to get a general vibe on her and make sure there's no ulterior motives? She's just a.
Sure.
Cool.
Just a
Always
simple farmer lady.
insight.
Nimble's gonna
Fuck
pull
yeah,
Zen
she's a nice.
to join
She's a
them
nice
afterwards.
lady. She's a nice lady.
Yeah, she's a nice lady.
Yeah, I'm gonna assist with some insight.
Okay.
Cringe.
You want to
I'll-
make your own roll, or
I'll
do you want
do
me to
my
roll again?
own
Yeah.
cringe sight.
Cring.
Cring sight.
Seems not truthful, but everything they're saying is positive, meaning they are, not hiding any bloodlust behind these words. And yeah, check off. Sounds good.
We're actually on our way over to Kresk, over to the Abbey. We haven't made it this far yet before, so if you live here in the area, have you heard any news? How is...
Of Kresk. Well,
Yes, how goes it?
well, I'm not exactly sure how it's going exactly, but Kresk is one of the old cities of Barovia. It's just up the road, actually. They sadly are not too welcoming of visitors, and as of late, they have been plagued by werewolves. I also fear the werewolves may be moving south towards this river and my farm in search of food. I have had some wolves hunting my sheep as of late. Also, there apparently is an old abbey on the hill above Kresk that some believe to be haunted.
Oh. Well, I'll keep that in mind, as we're apparently supposed to be heading towards that very abbey. Plagued by werewolves, you say?
Indeed, I do.
Well, don't believe anything we can't handle. Is there anything that you may need of assistance before we move on?
Well, as I said about the wolves, they do come at night. If you feel able, if you may be able to help me get rid of some of these wolves, I would be most grateful.
About what time of day? Is it already night? Like we would need to be setting up camp soon?
It's about 4:35.
If you wouldn't mind providing us at least some shelter or a place to lay our heads for the night, I don't see why we couldn't do that.
Of course, that would be most fine. So you're saying you would help me?
Of course, it would just allow us somewhere to sleep, and
Oh, joy!
don't see why that wouldn't be a bother.
Well then, you can hear them now in the music that's playing.
Oh God!
Here they
Oh
come.
my god, no!
Well, while we wait, feel free to make yourselves comfortable then. Most likely it will be later on at night, maybe around 1 in the morning. Is there anything else you would like to ask me? Possibly about any of the other locations? You said you're going to Kresk, and you said you've already taken care of the Wizard of the Wines. That is fantastic.
Yes, there's a few other locations we are planning to take a look at. One of them being a bit farther south towards the Druidic. What was it called again? Stabby?
Yesterhill.
Yester Hill. Down to Yester Hill. There's a few things we need to accomplish there with the Druid tribes, but we haven't gotten a chance to really speak to them proper. If you know any of them.
What is your perception?
My natural perception.
Oka, you are at a 14. I'm gonna say you do notice this. At the mention of Yesterhill, there is a slight little, like a little jolt, and then everything is back to normal.
Want to pop in?
Yesterhill. I actually haven't heard of that. Whereabouts is that?
Does Oka do anything?
She's gonna slightly tilt her head in a questioning manner for the time being.
Further south, I believe. We haven't actually visited there yet. There's just business that we need to do there. You say you've never heard of it, so you wouldn't be
I rarely ever leave here, and I used to be here with my mother, but she has since passed years ago. So I just live here alone. I hear news when the supply wagons and such come about, so I guess they just haven't been talking about this place.
Well, if you happen to hear anything or remember anything, we're more than happy to acquire that information. But other than that, I don't believe there's anything else.
Well, of course, I'm not. As I was saying, I already told you about Kresk. I do believe as well, if you're interested in secrets and stuff, one of the things they've told me about is that to the east of here, there's actually an old tower that some believe is haunted as well. I myself have never ventured there, but I have heard stories.
Oh, we've actually visited it already.
Really?
I would
Was it
not
haunted?
recommend. In a sense, not by ghost per se, but say the right word, and there is a bit of animated armor that seems to stand guard within. I also would not recommend getting too close. The tower seems to conduct electricity from the air, and if you stand a bit too close and do the wrong movements, it may be a bit shocking.
And if you open a door and say, I don't fucking care!
Kaboom!
Well, that
Boom.
one's gone.
It's
Unless
like
it
fucking
respawns.
Tom and Jerry, where like your entire front half is black, just blown backwards.
I still love that everyone went down from that, and I was the
Yeah.
epicenter of it, and I was fine.
Yeah.
Fine, he says.
You had a wagon tutu. Remember that?
I took like 9 damage, like most, because I had resistance to fire, and I saved my check.
Yeah. All right. She's still willing to talk.
Thing is, she's still willing to talk, but Arden is reluctant to just start pouring information out to normal people. Which is why I've been wording things specifically. I don't believe I have any further questions, but if you'd like to meet the rest of my um compatriots, perhaps they might have anything. This is Nimble in Zerentha, and over there is Tharim.
Hi, welcome to Raven River. Your friend here said you might be willing to help me with some wolves.
We can do that. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, and where are my manners? I apologize. I am Ovidia.
Pleasure to meet you.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time we've dealt with such creatures.
So you fought them as well? In your travels?
A few.
We have,
We've-
though we're not
we've-
quite sure if it's the exact same ones.
They do prowl the woods every night, more towards the village of Barovia, but they are still out here.
Now's the fucking time. That asshole that we let run's gonna come back. We're gonna see him again.
What, the
When
one
they'll be
werewolf?
out. Yeah.
Yeah, the one that ran, the one that got away.
Yeah.
The werewolf.
The one that dashed and dashed.
The here wolf.
The werewolf. The gone wolf.
But yeah,
On
if
with
any,
the wolf.
if any of the rest of you have any questions you'd like to ask our new acquaintance here, feel free. I believe I've asked all that I care for, and she's also willing to give us a place to rest in the meantime while we wait for the wolves. Look over to
Well,
Zed.
Very generous of you. Thank you.
But of course. I believe I heard a saying from an adventurer one time, just like you guys, but I'm not quite sure what happened with them. But it was something along the lines of back scratching.
What can you do for us? Essentially. You scratch our back, we scratch yours.
That was it. I don't understand how that helps either of us, but it was a neat little saying.
It's a figure of speech.
The Zuntite.
Well, is there any way to? No, that wouldn't work. I believe I'm going to begin setting up somewhere just to rest and to watch and wait. Where is it that you would allow us to stay in the meantime?
In the windmill.
Wonderful.
Is the roof
I don't know.
secure?
I don't.
What?
Is the roof secure? Nibble's asking to Ovidia.
You may get some errant droplets, but for the most part.
What is support weight?
You're not planning on sleeping up there, are you?
Not sleeping up there, but waiting for the
possibly.
wolves.
Possibly.
Alright.
Well, I don't have any other questions for her.
Me neither.
Nope.
I guess
We're going to the windmill.
we walk inside with her and have a meal and have some rest until the wolves show up.
Woo!
Okay.
Go over to Zed. So how did you enjoy the sheep?
Kind of looks at her hand. And looks at you.
It was weird.
In what way?
I don't know.
They're very warm and very soft. They're not going to take chunks out of you, not unless you give them a reason.
Not everything in the fell wants to kill you.
I beg to differ.
Not everything in the fell wants to kill you.
Name me one thing other than your own people.
Shadow mastiffs, umber hares, bloodlet elks.
All right, even then, still
You-
feel like they're
Do
more
you,
aggressive than this.
do you specifically want animals, or do you also want plants?
I still think they're probably more aggressive and potent than their overworld counterparts. Though I believe that's study for later, when we're out of here.
I'm sorry, how old are you, and how many years have you spent in the fell?
Now I have to choose how old our den is. I'm gonna say
I thought you already said how old he was
Now you
earlier.
must choose.
I've forgotten, and so I'm just gonna say
I thought you
26.
said 26.
Hey, I was right. I remembered.
Why do I know your character's age? Wait.
You have a higher int score. We've been over this.
I'm 26. I've spent nearly 0 time in the Shadowfell, besides currently where we are now. And from the sounds of it, it sounds like it has its own shadow variations of creatures that live on the prime material. So that's very interesting, actually. Study for another time.
We have set. You know what? This is the part where you get to learn something. We'll talk about this after we eat food.
Looks over
Is
to
it-
Nimble and gives her like that. Yeah, now I gotta teach this motherfucker something.
She was just
I
gonna
do have my little
roll
like
her eye and
atlas.
nod.
I do have my atlas, my little like thing of creatures that I have. My journal.
Your beast journal.
Yep. Bestiary.
Okay.
All right. Are
Alright.
Are we using a ration or are we being provided food?
She will offer for them to stay the night if they are tired and need a rest. No food.
We
Okay,
must
cool.
circle around the
Rest.
windmill and open crates to find camp supply.
Yeah, we gotta go see if there's any
Yeah,
caskets
you
of
gotta
wine
put on your
available.
looting gear before you open it.
Yeah.
That way you get the best
Um,
loot.
And then
Now
remember,
I've-
put on
now
your
I've
diamond
given you- I could
afterwards.
Just do create food and
Now
water.
I've given you time to bond with the sheep. Now go and get one for food.
Or I
Oh,
can just do
God.
create food and water.
And pick up too heavy.
Nah, free food and water. Nah,
Pick up
Create
heavy.
45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water.
nah.
No, we got you know what? It's about time somebody sees Zed's fucked up looking rations.
Ration time.
Ration time.
Ration time, ration
What-
time,
Like those,
ration time.
they're like those hyper-realistic SpongeBob screenshots of disgusting-looking food. Like
No, no.
The-
there's the scream in the background.
Let's hear what everybody's rations look like while we're setting up in the windmill. And Nimble, I assume, is going to do what she desires, and it is to ascend to the roof.
Nimble's gonna try to get on top of the windmill so that she can have a lookout.
It's gonna grab onto it as it spins and then drops off the roof.
Well, I assume there's like at least like a
yeah,
ladder or
there's
something
rafters.
around it. Yeah, that she
Have you
can
seen
climb
that
up.
side of a windmill?
I
It's
have not.
crazy. Just nobody play Song of Storms in here, okay? The guy with a wind-up accordion phone is gonna get real pissed at us.
You said Song of Storms?
Yeah.
I can play Song of Storms.
Play the song, play the song, play the song.
Wombat's allowed to play the song.
I gotta fucking get a kalimba. You just reminded me. I need to order a kalimba and learn how to play it.
Kalimba. Kalimba's so good anyway. So...
I just pulled up Amazon 1 sec.
God damn it.
Roleplay time! DM's busy.
Can I get on top of that windmill?
Thrim doesn't eat. So what are Oka's rations?
Probably just some crackers and jerky.
Did you know that they make jerky crackers? It's like a cracker and meat, and then they blend it up, and then they make it a cracker.
That's fair.
Oh.
It's crazy. It's got like
tasty.
meat and nuts in it. Crazy.
Mmm, tasty.
I mean, if anything, she can just go foraging for food.
It's
I'm
not the sheep.
spoken a lot about mine already. Higher end version of normal rations. The tiefling variation would probably just be in the spicing. Like the dried jerky would probably be replaced with like a dried, like spiced sausage or something, like a Spanish chorizo.
Chorizo.
But I've already spoken about a lot of mine. Now missing honey, as you've got the last bit of it.
Yep, that's my honeycomb now.
Does she eat a small portion of it after her horrible fucking ration?
Let Nimble describe her rations, dang.
She's on the roof.
Yeah, she gets to Aries is allowed to explain what her rations look like. You don't think we all ate as a group and then Aries decided, Nimble decided I'm gonna go climb now?
Yeah.
She needed her climbing carbs, damn.
What are you eating, Nimble?
Probably a dried fish hardtack.
The hardtack makes a comeback.
It's very salty looking.
This attack is so hard, I love it.
Just
Nas on it.
and she probably has like dried kelp with it as well.
That only leaves one more elf.
Yep. So Zez got probably really dry bread, and then she has meats that look like they've been dried and cured, but when she bites into it, just this bloody ooze comes out. Because doesn't matter how much you cook flesh in the Shadowfell, it always bleeds. And she eats it like it's just perfectly normal. It looks absolutely horrifying to watch. Especially when the bloody ooze soaks into the bread. And she's got dried mushroom caps that probably look like they'll kill you. It's like leathery, dried mushroom caps.
Yummy.
She's out of rank water, though, so I can't add the rank water. She's out of that.
Yes. But you've said you could just keep using it for roleplay, but
Now that was I used it up for what I wanted to use it up for the last time.
Right. Cool.
Yeah. No,
Arden's gonna like breathe in for a second and then just, oh boy, but just kind of to himself and then walk over and just sit next to Zed. Would you like to possibly share?
She bites. She finishes chewing what she's chewing.
This is less about my concern for the things that you eat, and merely for wanting to learn about where you come from, and sharing a bit about where I come from. Food can teach a lot about a person.
Arsenal, you forgot to add your 1d4 magic, or maybe you just didn't use magic spells. Remember, you had that.
No,
I still remember, but I attacked with my swords last time, not magic.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but I know I got it.
I don't think anybody else has any lasting effects other than you and Ares.
I think
the cleric saved.
I think Nimble can walk through.
Yeah, Nimble's gigantic.
Oh yeah, fuck! Nimble's still like 10 feet tall. Huh.
Yeah.
10 foot.
But she can walk through the, and she can walk through the mist.
Yes. But you don't really know that,
Nope.
Yeah.
You don't have any mist to
but yeah.
try it on.
You just feel it really hard.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, do you remember? I remember.
Yeah, 1d4. To damage and attack rolls too, right?
Yeah.
I remember the damage part.
Scrolling.
Scrolling.
Magic channels through every part of your body. Your spells deal additional 1d4 damage or healing. Spells
Okay.
only.
So just damage. Okay.
Spell. Well, I mean, if you have healing, your your second wind is technically a healing spell.
Okay.
A healing feature.
It's a healing
It's
feature.
a spell. Ish. It's a spell. Fuck it.
Hey,
It's a spell.
he says you get an extra D4
I
to
said
someone. Who am I to?
Exactly. I said it. I said it.
God. He said it. You've spoken.
I said good day, sir.
I said good day.
Good day.
So what?
Zed's gonna just give him a look. It's a little. It's not quite shrewd. It's like slight surprise, kind of smugness. Like, oh, now you're gonna try. Okay. Do you want to try the mushrooms, the meat, or the bread?
How about we go one for one? He'll hand you one of the small, like dried, cured, like chorizo type sausages that he has.
Okay. You get the. It looks like a very fine, almost it's been mineral cured. You're not sure with what, but it looks. You know how when you get a steak and you slow cook it and it almost looks like it's gonna fall apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of looks like that.
He like
And
silently to himself,
time.
like in his head.
Break time.
Oh,
Right then.
wow!
I'll be back.
I'm gonna make popcorn.
I'm gonna, if
Look at
Stabby
the-
doesn't leave.
Forget to find out what I gotta get up for like 2 seconds. Bro.
Wow.
I won't be long. Just give me a second. I'm being
Wow.
summoned elsewhere.
Wow. And it is now just me and the rest of you, chats. All of the other ones that are currently up. And it is here where we tell our story. This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for an office. I don't remember the
Shut
fucking
Shut up.
I don't remember the narration for the Stanley Parable.
Shush you. I don't want to listen.
Never.
I don't want to listen to that.
What, the Stanley Parable opening?
Fucking Stanley
What's-
Parable.
What's wrong with the Stanley Parable, eh?
Nothing but yeah.
It's a good game.
Nothing but yeah. Shush. I said good day.
How about the witness, the malefactor of our first collapse?
I don't want to talk about that because they fucking recasted him already.
To be fair, the recast
I
is a
wanna
pretty good
talk about it.
recast, and he's gonna he's a good recast. The voice is there, and he's already
I don't like it.
he's gonna honor
I don't like it.
Lance. He's gonna honor Lance.
I don't like it.
You
Say
knew it
whatever
needed
you
to
want.
happen.
You can say whatever you want. I don't like it.
You know it needed to happen.
I also just literally haven't fucking played the game.
Yeah, I haven't played in a hot minute. I need to go back in.
Oh man.
Stabby
It was
back?
nice
I just
to
said I
hop
was
back
back.
in.
I'm
for
asking what we're
sure.
talking about.
Deadney.
Didn't he?
Deadney.
But yeah, if Stabby back, then I can keep doing this roleplay thing. In his head, he doesn't say it out loud, but in his head, I mean, it's just food.
I know, but they probably want to hear it.
Wow.
We'll wait for everybody to come back. It's okay. Since I'm gonna finish
I did
eating
a
my
lot.
steak.
I did a lot of cleaning today.
Man, I wish I could do that.
For you.
I slept for maybe 3 hours, went to work, came back, made a coffee, vacuumed and cleaned my room. It still needs to be organized, but it is now cleaner. And trying to figure out if I want to pack my bags in the medium-sized bag that I have or the large luggage that I have for October when I go visit Mike and Sleepy and Stabby. I think I'm going to be there for what, like a week, right?
Just about less than. Like 5, no.
My father's very disappointed that we don't have any barbarians.
You guys asked for a cleric.
Yeah, no, I said my father, not the party.
Yeah, and I said stay disappointed. I mean, everybody plays what they want to play.
I'm a fighter warlock.
Sorry.
I'm playing a barbarian in my own game.
Sorry.
My dad also
I'm
thinks we have a dwarf for
sorry.
some reason.
I'm sorry, but
I don't have rage, but I can fight good sometimes.
I would like to rage.
He doesn't
What if I
have
took
rage.
one-
He has
What if I
traumatic anger.
What if I took 1 point in barbarian just for the rage?
I mean, you couldn't cast spells or
That would
focus on
be
spells.
pretty enraging.
Meh.
I won't because it's not story thematic. But what if I did?
What if I did?
free?
Fucking
Eskine somewhere in the
Vsauce
other
music starts
universe.
playing.
But what if I did? Hey guys, Vsauce here.
I'm still mad that my barbarian, who's not great at mental saves, keeps saving against Strahd specifically whenever a spell's cast on her. And my cleric, who's supposed to be good at mental saves, can't save against becoming a frog. And I'm like, universe, can you stop? I mean,
I've been-
cool.
Never.
I don't have a plus to my wisdom saves, but I've been pretty lucky against wisdom saves so far. Like most of Strahd's henchmen that have tried to command me and other such like spells have failed for the most part.
Bruh, like, we pissed him off. He made a war declaration, and nobody said anything except my barbarian, who's a zealot barbarian, by the way, so you know. Interesting relationship with death. And I don't quite remember what her first line was, but her second line was, you've gotten my relationship with death wrong before. So motherfucker was like, I'm gonna just cast maze on you. And my barbarian was like, natural 20, fuck you. Dude
I
didn't
don't care,
even
fuck you.
check if the spell went off, he just ran away. And I'm like, hey, bitch, it wasn't your fault that you got my messed up dream sequence wrong. Congratulations, you done fucked up.
Let's see.
'Cause-
We have a me, we have a stabby, we have an Airweeze. Do we have a Wimbo and an Airwin?
Wimbo
We
here.
have a Wimbo, we don't have an Eowyn.
No,
Everyone
Airwin.
Filled my water bottle.
Wimbo is Wimboing.
Aaron is
Wimboing,
deafened right now.
Wimboing, Wimboing.
I don't know why you say rainbow is rainbowing, and I just imagine his his little like dragon like character doing the fucking like breakdance meme, you know? Like they kick their legs out for a second and then do the little breakdance.
This fucking meme's so good.
I saw a video of someone doing that in real life. Like their mom was yelling at them, and they got up from the couch, did the little dance, did the little like break dance, and then ran to their room. Their motherfucking Spartan kicked that door down and went at him with a
Oh my
chuck.
god.
Oh no! That went up against the Chancla. Oh
Not
no!
the chunkla.
The duck came back the very next day and said, "Hey, God,
Waddle,
great."
waddle, waddle, waddle.
The duck said, "Hey, fuck your life, ping pong."
Mm.
And he
Brother,
waddled
I
away,
hurt people.
waddle, waddle.
Texan threat.
And he waddled away, waddle, waddle.
Till the very next day, where he killed everybody in the town.
So, who wants to hear how I one-shot a boss at level 3?
In
Games?
Baldur's? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I don't want to hear it because I don't want to get spoiled on anything.
No, I'll leave this as vague as possible.
Okay.
I will only explain it and inform the mechanics.
Okay. Sure.
So, basically, because this is the duos game with Alex. Basically, I'm like, hey, we're gonna game this. I need you to do this thing, and do this thing so it fall down and boss take a lot of damage. And Alex is like, well, I can't do that. And I'm like, well, shit. All right. Well, you know what? I got Eldritch Blast with Repelling Blast. I'll just knock it down. So I did, and I hit, and I crit it, and I knocked it down into the abyss with one
Abyss.
shot, and it instantly died. And I'm like, oh. No,
Wait,
look, that solves that
what
problem.
abyss,
Okay.
though?
The fucking abyss. I was just like, long live the king. Boom. I thought I was just gonna knock it down onto, the very visible rock platform below, but no, I didn't see the dark abyss behind it. I was like,
The dork. Dork abyss.
dark abyss.
Dork.
And I was just like, alright, well, I just one-shot the boss. Okay, we can take care of the rest of the ads. There's a free level up. Let's go. Just earned myself my ranger level. Thank you very much.
Hey, you got any lemonade?
Bum bum bum.
Also a little sad you can't stack familiars, but that's okay. I
I've
can have
been
a familiar and a ranger companion.
I've been very much enjoying the shove action.
Shove is great.
Pretty great, huh?
Shove is good. They really made all the mundane actions you don't really think about normally doing in tabletop, making them great. Like,
I mean, the dip hasn't really seen a lot of action like it did in fucking Divinity. Oh my god. Dip it in oil, make them slow. Dip it in blood, do bleed like, that was
Blood!
crazy.
I want to play
Blood,
Divinity
yeah.
again.
now Alex has a build where he gets people wet and then he electrocutes them because he does extra you get extra lightning and ice damage if you're wet. And you have, like, vulnerability and disadvantage on saves. And
Jesus
because he's
Christ.
and
What
because
level are you guys?
he's level 3. Here's
Oh
the thing.
my
He's
god!
level 3, so this is what he did. He got Storm Sorcerer and fucking Storm Cleric or whatever that one is. Tempest Cleric, that one. So he can use his Channel Divinity to maximize his rolls on lightning damage. So what he does is he has a thing, his bottles of water, and he just chucks them at people, and then afterwards he runs up and he's just like, Shucking Grasp. Or, because he just got twin spelled, he turns into fucking Emperor Palpatine and just double witch bolts people. And they just get evaporated.
That sounds kind of hot, TBH.
I mean, he's a tiefling. He's made a very pretty tiefling.
Beefling.
We're the blue gal group, so we're just blue colored races that you typically get discriminated against.
Mm.
I was the pretty drow, and he's the pretty tiefling.
Mm. My tiefling is my bang person. Because we got a little far.
It's
Welcome back.
Aaron Haunt, the
Aaron
Aaron Haunt.
Yeah,
From
what
Twitter.
do you call your obsession? We just call him the bang person.
What?
We were talking about Balder. What do you call the person you made, right? Not your character, but the person you made. They're just the bang person.
Guardian?
No, they're the bang person.
They were in their early access, and then they changed it to Guardian.
Yeah.
I just
Early
called her the
access, it
hot.
was just like a horny girl for some
Yeah,
reason.
it was just like, who do you have the hot for?
I just call her
who
the
do you
hot
agree
drow.
with?
I just call her the hot drow.
Yeah.
Whammon.
Mine is Freckles.
Delicious.
We all back?
Alright, anyway.
Woo.
Roleplay!
You've been granted the meat.
Have to get back into the voice. There we are. For just a moment before he bites in, he kind of just like closes his eyes. For the first time, he's really hoping his fiendish characteristics kick in, because devils and things that actually live in hell probably eat some terrible stuff, and they like it just fine. So he's hoping, with his fiendish constitution and stuff, he'll at least partially enjoy whatever he's about to bite into. And he'll.
He's young.
Is he gonna have to do a constitution check?
No, it's cooked meat. It's fine.
Yeah.
He's gonna die!
He's gonna die! He's not a foulborn.
Not that he would die, but if he's gonna have a bad reaction to it.
No, it's fine.
He might
Sione-
D-dubba die. He might.
Oh my god, you're gonna turn him blue?
He
dang
would
it.
be blue. Dubba-dee-dubba-da.
Anyway, so you bite into it. Yeah, it does bleed, 'cause that's how flesh works. But the quote-unquote blood part, it tastes bitter. And a bittersweet. And it's been cured with some kind of sugar. So it's got that kind of savory, bittersweet flavor. And outside the fact that the texture is really weird, and the fact that, even despite all that curing, it kind of still feels a little raw. Doesn't taste that bad.
Teriyaki. Yeah.
Teriyaki.
Oh my god.
That's basically what you've described.
I don't know. I'm just putting
Sweet,
words out.
sweet, bitter, salty, cured. It's fucking teriyaki jerky is what you've given me.
Teriyaki blood.
Oh.
It's been in the pack for a while, so.
I mean, jerky's meant to be. It's not going to change the flavor.
Nope.
Oh. You see him like kind of like do the dog thing, where it's like, no, like the tongue kind of flicks out a little bit.
Yep.
It's not. It's actually not entirely terrible. I mean, it's not anything I've ever had before, but I could survive on that.
So can you stop giving me a hard time about my horrible-looking food?
No, because go ahead and take a bite.
I'm just gonna bite the chorizo. Munch you on it.
Dried, spiced, not hot, but there's a kick. Just very well made, dried jerky.
Why does this feel weird in my mouth?
That's called spice, said.
I don't think we get enough of this to put it in common cooking in the fell.
Is it burning you?
She swallows it.
There are human children that quite enjoy that. It's not even just a tiefling thing.
That's very different. Very different.
That's actually quite adorable.
You're just adding nice words that you call me to your list of things, are you?
No hush. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, it was enjoyable.
See?
I didn't give you a hard time about your food.
No, but this is the first that I can watch someone who's never had the chance to even have your standard meal in the prime material have something like it. Yeah, I've never been able to observe something like this before. So, taking quite a lot of enjoyment out of it, actually.
Well, it was warm without. It was heat without warmth, and that's a new thing I'm getting used to.
Slightly spiced. Spice essentially activates the little heat sensors on your tongue. There's no fire, but it makes it feel like there is.
Oh, it's like when you put salt on a wound, except it's actually enjoyable and not. Do people scream if they eat too much of this?
Not that particular one. There
Ghost
are
pepper.
there are
The
some variety. The weak do. The weak definitely.
Ghost pepper.
There are some variety of what we call pepper that can cause that to happen, but for the most part, people enjoy it. I guess his replacement for the dried mushrooms would be like some of the dried cheese that he carries, which is also everything he has is slightly spiced in some way. So it's like dried pepper, like pepper jack.
Pepper jack.
This
Salamis.
this will give you a similar feeling, though the dairy will help quell it faster. You take some mushroom and
Take some mushroom and. Arsenal?
Take
Yeah.
some mushroom.
and he bites.
Okay, I didn't get that
We
part.
heard he takes a mushroom. We all
Yeah.
wait in astonishment.
It's
I
suspense.
guess
What's he gonna say next?
I guess it didn't pick me. I guess it didn't
What's he
pick up
gonna
the.
say?
I guess it didn't pick up the noise I made. Yeah,
Nope.
hump, hump.
It's almost like a it's almost like a potato wedge. It's more. Yeah, it's like a potato wedge. The really thick skin.
Not what I was expecting. I could use a bit of salt, but it's not bad.
Well, normally you're supposed to eat it with the excess blood that comes out of the elk.
Teriyaki sauce. Ugh, come on.
It tastes different depending on what it gets soaked into.
You take some nibble salty stuff.
Nimble, come here for a moment.
She comes over.
Just having a potluck now.
Nimble, can I can I borrow one of your little kelp chips for just a second?
She gives him a weird look and hands it over.
Thank you. Just one of them. Like crushes it and sprinkles it on there for salt, and then takes a bite. That's a lot better. That's a lot better.
She's like, all right.
Thank you. Well, go on. That's what I have.
I was gonna bite the cheese. I think I've had this before, it just didn't taste so strongly.
This is one of the more mild of cheeses, but it also contains peppers and such, so you might have a similar warming sensation.
There it is.
There it is. We've been through enough with the bread. I've given you some of mine already.
Yes, your oddly soft bread.
Say what you will. And you have the last bit of what I normally have.
Are you sure you want to give it to me?
You've had a few rough nights. Sweets can help.
Well, so
Take
did
it.
you. So did everyone else.
I've lived a life with it. I can go a bit longer without.
Just very loud squinting in your direction, sir. You're only 26.
And I've lived all 26 with it easily available. I can live a bit longer without it.
Fine. Going to be insistent, you're going to be insistent. So I have to choose those battles with you.
Besides, this world mimics the prime
Kinda.
material. It probably exists somewhere here.
By the way, I have a
So I'm not-
question. I didn't want to ask while the lady was listening. What is a wolf?
Canine, in a sense. Four-legged creature, sharp teeth,
Oh.
hunt in
like a
packs,
Like the
shadow
dogs.
man.
like a hound.
Oh, those things we saw in the one
Church.
Master. Oh. So like
Nope.
shadow mastiffs, okay.
Sort of, but little different. Werewolves are your humanoid variants. They switch between, sort of like our were-raven friends, but more wolfish.
I would hope that something called a werewolf looks wolf-ish. If a
from-
were-raven looks raven-ish.
From what I've discovered, I believe only silver and magic hurts them, so if you have any of that.
Not that I'm willing to part with at the moment, so magic will just have to do.
Oh,
You were talking about werewolves.
yep.
Oka will confirm that information with her book.
Thank you, Oka. Oh, I believe you have maybe one or two of my silver short swords. Is that right?
Yes, I think you managed to acquire one. Just one.
Would it be okay if I were to just have it back for this fight?
Yeah, that should be fine.
Thank you, Oka.
And she will give you the sword.
Silver
what-
short sword.
Oh, what
Yep.
time is it right now, by the way?
It is. While you guys are talking, I mean, it was 16:30, so around 4:35 whenever you started settling down. So, whatever time you want it to be at the moment, because it's just
Right.
how you
Yeah.
guys progress.
Oh yes, and is Ovidia around right now?
Ovidia can be around, yes.
I don't want her to be right now. At moments when she's not around, I want to pull Arden to the side.
Okay. Then sure.
Yes, Oka.
When you were talking earlier, when you mentioned Yester Hill and she said she knew nothing about it, she flinched. Like she knew something? I don't think she's being entirely truthful with us.
Interesting. Thank you for telling me, Oka.
Not a problem.
And then with that, she'll go back to doing her own little thing. Maybe playing with Radicus.
Radicus.
Nimble's gonna try to scale the windmill. To figure a way up there at least.
Nimble wishes to climb.
Nimble wishes to be extra tall.
Pay no attention to this spinal tap attack. I just can't remember what it is for damage and stuff, so I'm just rolling it to see.
Roll for damage.
Pay no attention
Roll
to
for TPK.
this.
Pay no attention.
You swing it wildly to test its capabilities.
Wow, rolled like max damage.
Yeah, awesome. Spinal tap. So yeah, I'm switching my scimitars for spinal tap and the silvered short sword.
All right. You can do that.
It's been a while since we've seen spinal tap.
Has it ever been used?
Not really.
Not in combat, no. And I'm hoping. So this is more of a DM like wombat question, because it is made out of werewolf. Can it hurt werewolf, or am I just going to be relying on my short sword?
Oh, what makes more sense? Let's have a general consensus. What do you guys think? What make more sense?
I will abstain from my consensus, considering that I am the one asking the question. I will go to Stabby for just a moment. Stabby, what do you think? As another DM. Since Spinal Tap is made of werewolf, can it hurt werewolf?
I need to read the werewolf stat block. Hold on.
Because technically, it is immune to bludgeoning, basically the standard damage, if it's non-magical or not silvered. And Spinal Tap's attacks are not magical, but it is made out of a werewolf, which makes it more durable because it also does not take damage unless it's magic or silver. So I could bash this thing against a fucking door and it'll be fine.
Door.
I would say, are werewolves considered magical?
I think kind of, yes.
Are you considered magical?
Isn't there a saying that you can only cut diamonds with diamonds? Is like this the same idea?
That's a great point, Aaron.
Yeah.
Use diamonds to cut diamonds.
If it doesn't work, I can just use my
my vote goes to yes. Now that I heard that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with
Kill
that
the
too.
dragon. Werewolf. Fuck.
Okay, cool. Because I was gonna say if that doesn't work, I can just
werewolf.
Don't fuck the werewolf.
Fuck a
Misa,
werewolf!
no.
Misa's
No.
screaming. She can't do it right now.
Oh, fuck a werewolf for me, so.
Well, I was gonna say because it's also not the biggest deal because I can use my pact magic to summon a weapon, which is considered magical for the like circumstances of passing immunities and such. So if I need to, I can just summon a weapon that'll work. But I wanted to use Spinal Tap. It's thematic.
I mean, based on Aaron's argument and looking at like this, because I was looking for something specific in the stat block. I mean, if that's an argument, then I mean, sure.
Neat. All right. Spinal Tap and a silver short sword.
Logic wins again.
Is it logic or bullshit?
It's
Don't care at work.
It's magical tabletop
Fucking
game.
bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Holy shit, oh fucker.
I guess we wait for a while and we get ready for werewolves.
Did I get on top of the windmill?
Are you gonna be ready for the werewolves and the hellwolves?
Wow, wow.
And the who wolves?
Why? Who?
The
You're gonna snipe from the
Howlwolves.
windmill.
Is it Kipo and the Amazing Beast or something like that? There were Why wolves. They were very scientific.
No.
There's an animated show I think on Netflix that was actually very good. Kipo and the Wonder Beast. That's what it was.
No. All right, doing a resty.
I think we could.
Doing a resty.
I will trance
Alright.
in the 4 hours early so that I am actually
The Reem could do long rest in 4 hours, so they shall be on watch when that happens. I mean, he's always on watch. He's just chilling.
I only get a long rest on 8. So can I do
can't do that.
just a short rest and not get exhaustion, Mr. Wombat?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. If that's the case, then I'll do the same thing as I did before, which is before my short rest, I'll summon the ravens, so that by the end of it, I'll get the spell slot back. And I'll have the ravens looking out for wolves.
Another short rest then.
Yeah, just a short rest.
Short rest.
Take.
chilling.
Rest short. Alrighty, short rest, long rest. Get them all up in there. Let's do it. Alrighty.
Have our den like over here, like up against the wall.
Okay. Alright, and we are just fast forwarding to around 1 in the morning. And around 12:30, you begin to hear what has been playing in the background the entire time. The you know, and you hear it getting closer. What do you do?
Was I
What
able to
direction?
move there?
What direction?
Yeah, what direction?
From the field that doesn't have the sheep's.
Field with no sheep is.
Mm-hmm.
Is this like a rock right here, like something that is able to be hidden behind?
I think it's just some shale, so not
Just
really.
shale. No. I don't know. I'll move over like here. Just be ready.
Cool. No doubt.
Was I able to get on top of the windmill?
Can I have my ravens head in that direction? And if they see them, like intercept and basically kind of guide them instead of here, kind of like act like clay pigeons and try to like chase them so that they go this way.
Yeah, sure.
Like instead of staying, yeah, like the ravens will see the wolves. If they're running, they will swoop down so that the wolves can see the ravens. And if they try to attack the ravens, they will try to fly and keep up in front of them and try to make it so that kind of divert them a bit. So instead of going straight out this way towards the sheepus, they will kind of curve and come out kind of this way towards us.
Okay. All right. What do? Move forward.
All right. Just need to pull here. This one. I want to cast a light on that.
All right.
So we have a bright light so we can all see in the dark.
Okay. You want me to actually put it?
They don't have to. Just know that is lit up and we can all see.
Yeah. All right.
I'll go stand next to it.
I'm staying in the back. Now, was Nimble able to get up on the windmill? She asked like a few times.
You're 10 feet tall.
That doesn't
can't
answer
remember.
my question.
I think that means yes.
Wasn't sure. Then I just got no like confirmation.
Because you
Get up
asked
on your-
earlier and I gave you an answer. Like
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I
30
didn't
minutes
hear
ago.
it.
Okay.
I can't remember. Are werewolves considered fey, fiend, or undead?
They might be considered monstrosities.
Yeah, I think they're monstrosity. Because
Yep.
I know gnolls are monstrosity.
Yeah, but I mean,
they're humanoid.
oh, they're humanoid.
Okay. Protection from evil and good isn't gonna work here, so I'll.
If you want a clear answer, no Ares, no on top of windmill.
Okay.
I'll cast mirror image, like the moment if I can hold an action or something, the moment I see one, I'll cast mirror image.
Okay. So you're just waiting for the wolves to like appear.
Yeah.
Okay.
It only lasts a minute, so I want to maximize
Anybody
it. So
else?
the moment I see one, mirror image.
Let me just look over here.
Alright. Oh.
Yeah.
As
I'm where I wanna be. Oh, excuse me.
Alright then. As we get ready for combatus. Let us begin. You do see some movement in the bushes as your crows begin to go.
Ooh.
Basically movement, you know, coming from this direction.
Oh.
So,
Hat's
in that
Oka
direction.
at low initiative.
Hey, that's running.
I would have rather that for an attack, but okay.
Sorry, Karmic Dice said you have it now.
Let's talk about
Karma dice.
Let's talk about karma dice.
The karma chameleon.
Karma. Go fuck yourself.
Okay. Alright, well, there are things running through the bushes. You cannot see them yet.
Excellent.
You cannot see them yet.
I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
waiting.
Everything's ready. Go ahead.
Yeah, and we all rolled initiative. Pretty much, we're all just kind of waiting till we see one. I'm casting
So you're
mirror
skipping
image
your-
on myself.
You're holding your turns until you see them.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
well,
Zed, is there anything
Zed,
you want to hold?
Go then.
Can we hold some
Yeah.
attacks?
Hold your stuff. Yeah. yeah
You
go for it.
can. You can absolutely hold attacks. This is basically,
It
this
is
basically
Zed's
we.
turn, so yes, go for it.
Yeah. In the rules of this is basically an ambush. We would get a kind of a full volley of attacks, but technically before initiative starts is how this works.
Okay.
So how does that work when you roll for like a hit or something?
You roll it when it activates.
Okay.
Yeah. You just state what you're holding and then roll when the yeah, when the-
holding 2 beams of Eldritch Blast for when it hits.
I'm holding
Blazed.
that spiritual
Blazed.
weapon.
If
How
I'll
far
hold
can I cast it?
a guiding bolt.
Oh, I can cast this up to 60 feet. Let's go.
Yeah,
I'm holding
guiding
the
bolt for
spiritual
whenever I
weapon.
see one.
Yeah, just put them in chat.
Oh,
The
I
only
love
people
spell
who
that
can-
Shadowheart
The
casts
only
and
people
always
who can
misses.
go right now are Zed. Do it in turn order. So Zed, get your hold. You're good.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
when I see
Kareem.
a werewolf pop out, they're getting spiritual weapon war picked in the face.
Okay, Threem.
Yep,
You got
hold
your
an
thing?
Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Nimble.
I don't have anything really.
Okay. Arden.
Crossbow.
Let's see, mirror image. I'll go ahead and just put
And
it in
then
there, but I'll cast
Oka,
mirror
you
image.
are behind them, even though you can't see them. That's why I was just making sure. So you will not be able to actually ready something up. I mean, you technically could have, right? But I rolled the initiative and shit, you know.
Okay.
Alright, so if you guys are holding, we skip and we see your crows basically like alert or whatever you want to say, and they kind of swoop down, dash, and then you see something kind of stop for a second in the bushes, like kind of over here, and then start chasing, and out comes a wolf chasing your crows. You do see at least 2 more things moving in the brush, though.
Well, everyone else is kind of their decision. I'm activating my mirror image.
Okay.
Mine was specifically on werewolf, not wolf.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait for 2 targets.
Okay. And then another figure appears and begins dashing.
Fire in the hole.
And then another figure appears. And then there are still more movement in the bush. And then you see in the distance, the furthest one back, it is a massive moving of plants, like complete shattering of whatever crop is here. Barely able to conceal the form, barreling towards you. It is now right here.
That's a
Still
big
can't see
boy.
exactly what it is, but
They're just gonna be like, alright, let's deal with these before we deal with whatever that is.
Yep. So Threem's firing.
He's firing at the 2 frontline ones. So I will do some attacks.
Whoop you!
oh shit!
That one misses.
I think that one misses, guys.
That one hit.
That one
Alright,
hit.
That'll be the closest one.
Closest one, and then it was like, oh shit, what's that? And, oh fuck.
Ooh, nearly maxed.
Damn. As the wolf snarls and begins running at you, Eldritch Blast right in its face. You hear a whimper for a second and a crack, and it falls and skids to its side. It gone.
Wolf felt anyone?
It gone. And if any other things are being used right now, use them. Otherwise, it goes to Oka's turn, and then next round they go poof.
Whenever big guy shows up, that's who's getting smacked with the.
You can only hold for 1 round.
Oh, is he not there yet?
You can't see him.
Oh, it's so rude.
He didn't have a movement.
Oh,
sorry.
Yes.
I didn't use the dash action.
I
Nimble's
mean,
gonna move up a bit.
That is true. You're right. I should dash action. Oh, the werewolf is here. Release, go.
Release, go. Release. Alright, cool.
Yeah, I forgot. I mean, shit. You should be able to see the other wolf. Then there's the other wolf. But is the dash action would have gotten them out of the bush.
Hold on, I gotta make sure.
Baldur's Gate savvy, I know these things.
Yeah, he's just in range. Let's go. He's getting bapped.
Bap.
Bap.
Get back,
Oh,
boop, beep, bop,
where
ba,
are-
dow.
I'm gonna attack him. So when I cast it, I can attack for free. Nope.
Let's do that once.
RNG God, I meant what I said about
Quick,
dethroning.
use an inspiration.
You know what? I can use it. I'm gonna use my inspiration. Fuck you. I have it. Fuck you. I'm gonna do it again.
Oh.
Wow. Wow. Alright,
How the fuck?
ready to throw down, okay?
It's Baldur's Gate all over again.
Guys, I'm about to kill God. I am going to kill God and ascend. You'll never see it
all
again.
over again.
I am so going to kill RNGesus.
Hey, hold on. I know him.
Somebody
He's a
got
good
that.
guy.
No, not that one. The other one. The one in the computer.
He's a VTuber.
Not that one.
The other
Anyway,
one.
I use the other one. Anyway, I use that inspiration. I'm gonna take that off my sheet now. Where is it? Go away. Cool. All right, that was my held action. So, cool.
I'm sorry for your loss.
No, it's okay.
So, does that go to Oka now, or?
Yeah, sure.
Boogie.
Oka next.
Yeah, I will do a little bit of the guiding bolts. I'll put that in there again. On the big boy.
Big boy,
Big boy.
give me that hit.
Yeah.
Give me that critterus.
It was almost a 19, and then it was a 3.
That actually just misses. Oh my god, wait, Stevie, you missed by 2, even within that one.
Well, isn't it a crit fail? Or do we not do that?
I mean, crit fail is like you hit your teammate, right? I'm just,
Yeah.
that's fine. It's
Oh,
fine.
I thought this just never failed no matter what.
Yeah, no. It depends on the DM.
eh.
It depends on the DM. Some do critical fails, though it's technically not a thing in the book. When it usually it just goes straight by the numbers. Like even if you roll a nat 1, if the numbers are good enough, you can still do it. But that's usually a DM decision because sometimes crit fails are fun. Sometimes in combat they're not that fun. It's a DM decision.
Just double
Usually,
checking, making sure
usually
that-
DMs will do crit fails on like checks, but not in combat.
Oh. Okay.
Naruto.
You learned something.
Alright.
Because they're
Yeah.
technically not a thing in the book. Like they specifically say in the Dungeon Master's Guide that critical failures are not a thing.
Does not
Not
look
really.
like I got anything.
Though some may choose to do.
Guys, I'm gonna go get drunk off of Arizona iced tea if you need me. So let me know when my turn is.
So I will next
It's
turn.
now.
Yep.
Savvy?
Give it time for that.
Oh, wait, is it my turn? My turn?
Yes,
now?
it's your turn.
Your turn after.
Okay, cool.
Bonk
I'm
again.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna.
Bonkus.
Wackus, bonkus.
Bonkus, bonkus.
Cool. I need to. It's fucking. Turn this spells again. I just want my prepared shit. No, it must be getting close. How far do I have to be? 60 feet? Okay. No, okay. I'm gonna cast that. Sacred Flames. He has to make a dex save.
Flamey boy, deck
Radiant
saving. Failure.
Alright, failure! You are
You failed.
failure!
Fail.
Oh yeah, I can't roll crit misses if I only make him do saves. Okay, he takes 9 radiant damage, and I'm gonna attack again with my bonus action with the fucking goddamn spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Oh my god, guys, I finally hit something!
Actually, the 25 doesn't hit because
Oh, I know, it's
this
Newtonian.
werewolf has a thing called immunity frames. Actually,
Oh no, not that
Straight
great.
up.
Oh damn, anyway.
It hasn't fully spawned in yet. It still has spawn protection.
Alright,
yes.
so that's 10 force damage and 9
Force.
radiant damage for a total of
Okay.
14 damage.
He is very forcibly glowy, is what you did. You forced him to glow.
Get sparkled, idiot.
Get sparkled, idiot.
Sparkle.
Sparkle.
Alright, cool.
Got him.
Let's go hit my intern button. There we go. I remembered, guys.
Intern button.
It be you now, Shadow Boy.
Okay. We gonna do it again.
Do again.
Again,
Just look
again.
at those two
dude.
wolves.
Eldritch Blaze.
Oh,
Eldritch Blast. Yeah. That hits.
does that hit?
No.
Okay, so we hit the one on the left. This one.
Okay.
Yeah.
The 12 doesn't hit.
Just miss.
Oh, okay.
A 6.
A Zeeks.
A 6 bonus damage.
owie, but
Invisible
okay.
damage.
And then he's also gonna move over to kind of closer to Arden.
+3 is all of your like bonus shit. I thought you had more than that.
I don't know. What
I
am I
got
supposed to
more.
have?
I don't know. You got some weird
For
warlock
damage.
magic shit.
Just,
No,
just
he's
plus
got
his
the-
charisma.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
plus charisma modifier.
Alright.
Yeah, everything checks out.
I think that's what it is.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Ah, it looks
Ooh.
good. It's not like
You're
the +0/+0. +1. Now we go with Gucci.
Okay.
Nimble breathe.
I'm thinking. Sorry. I'm gonna move.
Nimble's
Breathe
calculator.
like the cheese.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. I'm gonna try to dash 30 more feet towards this one.
Is that your
Okay.
cunning action or action?
Cunning action. I can't see squares anymore, so I'm trying to.
Ares is so cunning.
Can I attack? Or is that too much? With my silver
Yeah.
sword?
Yeah, you
Okay.
can use
Yeah.
an action and attack.
Okay.
That's a natural 20. That's a natural 20.
Oh.
All right.
Hot damage.
I think the wolf will be in twain. Let us see.
I just do normal, do I do critical?
No, critical.
Cool.
You hit critical.
13.
13. This wolf looks at you and tries to lunge at you with a sideways mouth for a bite. What you do?
I'm gonna slash at it at the neck. Across the neck.
Clean through. Just straight. Shing, the head
Oh.
rolls.
I go for the neck a lot.
I can't remember his stabby.
What?
Is cunning action separate from a bonus action?
Now, cunning, it takes a bonus action to use cunning action, which
Okay.
is what gives you a bonus action to dash, disengage,
I see.
hide, which would normally take an action to do.
I see. Well, damn. That was me.
Yep.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up. Me and all three of me are gonna run up.
All three of my homies.
Yeah. Me and the other three me's are gonna run up right to the big guy. I'm gonna take 2 swings with the scimitar, or no, not scimitar. One with the silver
Spinal
short sword, and
tap.
the other with spinal tap.
Do it.
We'll do silver
Do it
short
then.
sword first. Attack! Shit! That miss.
Yup.
And the other will be spinal tap.
Motherfucker was like, oh my god, that's a silver short sword.
Please hit him with it with another werewolf, please. 14.
Hits.
Yes. I want him to see what it is.
Over the head, overhead, swing.
Bonk.
That's my mother. Break his jaw.
Bonk him on the head.
Alright.
So yeah, 10 points of damage with that, and then that's my action and bonus action and movement. So that's my turn.
Okay. There you go.
They all enter the initiative at some point.
They're already in it.
Oh,
We just can't
Yeah, yeah.
see them.
You just can't see them.
Invisible initiative.
I can smell you.
Smell it.
You just can't.
I
see
mean,
me.
I guess I can turn them on.
I smell like beef.
Oh fuck, he goes next. Bring it on, big boy.
Oh yeah, yeah, you do.
If he attacks me, I have to roll a d20 to see if he even hits the right one.
Okay, then roll. Twice.
Twice. So
Yep.
that's a 10. So that's 3 duplicates. Roll above a 6, so the first one is above a 6. And then let's roll an 8 or higher. I have 2. Okay. So he does end up hitting my duplicates, but roll to hit because if he doesn't meet the duplicates AC, then I still have them up. The AC, I believe.
16.
And what's their AC?
19.
The duplicates have an AC of 10 plus my dex. I don't have a load. I don't have a high dex. 10, so they have an AC of 11. So both of those hit. So both of my my blah, 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 blah. 2 of my duplicates are gone.
Yep.
I've only got 1 duplicate left.
Your mirrors, yes. So, first one slashes at you with his claws, hits the duplicates, it bursts, and then he lunges forward with his mouth and bites. And you can actually see. Roll me a con save.
Con save?
Yeah. Just because.
I know. I'm just being dramatic.
A con save.
24.
Oh, you saved. You saved. Doesn't matter.
Oh, all right.
Doesn't matter. Okay. Then that is Wolf Boy's turn. Other wolf. Help Big Wolf. Go.
Help, Big Wolf.
Help Big Wolf. It bite.
Okay, let me roll. I gotta roll it above a. I gotta keep scrolling up for this shit. With 1, I have to roll an 11 or higher with 1 duplicate. He hits me, or well, he aims for the right me. Now he's gonna make it past my AC.
He's got a 14.
That does not get through.
Other wolf. Help Big Wolf.
Oh god, they have pack tactics. I forget about this. Fuck!
They have pack tactics.
They have advantage.
Father, help.
They have advantage.
Okay, well first, let me roll, see which one he hits. He goes for the duplicate.
16.
That hits the duplicate, so that
No more
duplicate's gone.
duplicates.
No
I'm out
more
of duplicate.
duplicate. But you're free. You're free. Okay. You are free.
Let's see.
Arden standing there, all the duplicates gone. What is it? Surrounded, just, well, seems you've got most of me, but you haven't gotten all of me.
Fucking one-liner. Shut up. Shut up, you.
I like
Shut
one
up,
liner.
you.
Wolves can't speak.
All right.
The
Well,
werewolf
I'm
can.
going to also put myself a spiritual weapon right next to it,
Double spiritual weapon. Let's go.
Others.
and then I will try to bonk it.
Free bonk. Free bonk. Free
Bonkus.
bonk.
Wackus bonkus.
Auntie Wackus Bonkus.
Naughty wackus bonkus.
Do hat hit?
19 on what?
Big guy.
Bigger boy. Yeah, that hit.
I boop. Speed.
Owie.
Bonk.
It got bonked. Oh no.
Right. Guess it.
Okay.
Oh, heck, it's my turn again. All right.
Oh heck.
Oh, I guess bonk.
Oh, heck. All right. Time for me to scroll up and hit the spiritual weapon button.
Spinny wheel.
Spinny wheel.
The wheel of spin.
Okay, what's your spiritual weapon look like while I scroll?
It probably kind of look like the hammer that's in my my art.
Did that hit the big guy?
Hit you, yes.
Excellent. Let me scroll back up.
Why did you unscroll?
Well, when
Why
I
did
clicked
you
the thing, it
unscroll?
moved me back to bottom when I clicked
Why did
thing.
you unscroll?
Cloud force damage.
The folly of you.
The
Your
folly of the
hubris.
chat.
You agreed.
The hubris. Anyway, He takes 12 force damage.
Oh my god, he's getting forced up. He's getting rizzed up.
He's getting bonked to death.
He's getting rizzed.
I'm gonna move. Yep.
I'd like to do a persuasion check on the werewolf.
So how you feeling today,
Wanna
buddy?
be here?
I mean, we do be channeling Riz into Eldritch Blast.
Woo!
And then I'm gonna
Whistle
say
blast.
You mean Eldritch Blast?
Eldritch Riz.
Oh,
I believe you mean Eldritch Blast, right?
Yes, I do.
What?
mean
That
Everybody
sounds
said
like a
that.
fucking craft condiment.
Yes.
Anyway, deck save please on the big werewolf.
Okay, I do. Natural 17. Get oofed.
Okay, I'm getting oofed.
Get oofed.
Alright, that's my turn.
Big oofers.
That's big oofers for the big woofers.
The big woofers. Ha ha.
I'm so funny.
Honey, we've got a punter.
Oh my goodness.
Lock down the jail. We've got a punter.
Whoa.
Green, I choose you. Use Eldritch Blast.
Oh my. Once again, third time of the night. Fucking kick Arsenal. Vote yes. Arsenal no
Vote on your
longer
phone
allowed.
now.
You're not allowed.
Text to our vote line 66607.
Oh, double hit.
You're not allowed.
66607.
Yeah, 66607.
Yeah, it's a double hit. You're going for the wolf with both, or the
Both of
werewolf?
the small wolves.
Oh, both small wolves. Okay.
Yeah.
So one takes 8 damage, the other
One
takes.
takes one.
For the one that
Oh,
takes
wait.
one.
Wait, no, that's not
Is
right.
the one that's is the one that's already damaged?
It wasn't adding your charisma, so one takes 4, one takes.
Oh fuck! It's because I renamed it.
Yes.
Probably.
So one takes 11, one takes 4.
Which one takes
I'll fix
which?
that.
This one is damaged.
Yep. I'm gonna zoom in. Zoom
Do 8
yep.
to the one that's damaged and 1 to the undamaged one, and pull it.
So 11 to the
so
11 to the damaged
This
one,
one,
4 to
that
the
one
undamaged.
dies. Yep,
11
that's
and then
dead.
4.
And then 4.
4 and pull
Okay.
him 10 meters closer.
10
10 meters
feet.
closer.
10 feet.
You
10 meter. No.
You shoot it, and then it just reverses and.
How does that look? How does your modified Eldritch Blast, your Grasp of Hadar?
It like blasts them like normal, but then the effect of the blast kind of slows down and then wraps around
Like
them and
sucks
pulls
them
back.
in like an implosion.
Yeah. And
I
just
saw
sneak it back.
Wine or Win using that in Baldur's Gate. He uses Grasp of Hadar.
Will?
Yeah. Fuck, I always keep saying Flynn because I think Win, and then
Because
and
it's Will with a Y.
Yeah. So I fucked it up again. God damn it.
So it's Will with a Y. Yes.
And
Y?
then
Yes.
I'm gonna approach it. I'm gonna get closer.
Oh no.
You get closer.
I'm gonna
You?
get closer.
You're
I don't know if you
approaching
wanna-
it?
I don't know. I don't know if you want to do that.
I'm approaching it, and I'm gonna pull out Shadow Blade as a bonus action.
I don't know if you want to do that.
It's too late.
That,
I did it.
that sounds like a bad. Okay. Nibble.
Okay, I'm gonna move up to go help Arden.
Get in between the spiritual weapons.
Here. There, yeah. I think that's 6, yeah. And
Welcome to the curve of Fuckland.
Can I slash at him with my silver short sword again?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Now here's where I ask, because I forget, are we doing flanking? Do we have flanking rules?
No, we do not have flanking rules, as far as I know.
I couldn't remember if we did or not.
We've asked this every
18?
time.
But it depends on how you're doing the flanking. Like right now, yes, you would have flanking.
Well, that's specifically why I asked, because some DMs don't use the flanking rules and some do. I couldn't remember if we were using flanking. I think we are,
It
because
depends on the
I used-
situations.
I think we are, because I used flanking for the big guy fight when I got the ring of Hellfire. That's why I did the German suplex to get advantage on him, because I couldn't hit him for shit.
Is
Yeah.
Am I?
Roll again.
Okay.
Roll attack at normal.
I did attack it normal.
I know.
What-
Roll again.
One
Roll
more,
your
'cause you have-
damage.
No,
Or-
roll
oh,
one more attack because you have advantage. You've
Okay.
already rolled the normal attack. So just roll one more normal. See if you get a natural 20. So you get the 18, so it hits.
I was-
6 damage.
Am I still able to
It
use sneak
is-
attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, because there's somebody 5 feet in, so roll your sneak attack.
Yeah.
Damage.
Ah.
Oh, God.
And how
Lord.
do you want to do this?
Slashing from his shoulder, like, downwards. 'Cause I feel like I'm facing his back, so, like, just straight from the, like, nape of the neck downwards and diagonal.
Arden is not going to be happy you're damaging another perfectly good spine.
I was literally thinking it right now. I wonder if I can turn Spinal Tap into a double-headed flail.
Not anymore. Not anymore. You're gonna fucking look at the thing. It's like, you ruined it. You bastard.
My tree ruined my
I gotta
treasure.
take my
Fine.
freaking skull hammer from the forest.
And Big Boy is dead.
Oh, that would have been a good idea. Damn it.
Big Boy is dead.
I'm a monster hunter now. Werewolf bits.
I always collect bits as trophies.
Bits and bobs.
Yeah. Like, I want to
Bob
take
and
some
weave.
teeth from this guy. I'm not going to make anything out of him, but I want some teeth.
Alright, it's your turn,
Oh,
Spicy Man.
this wolf is still alive over here, right?
Is
The one that has. Yeah.
Eldritch Blast.
No, wait. This one died.
yeah, that one's dead, but steady. The one beside me is alive.
Okay, I'll just turn around and use Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast. Let me check my features real quick because I can't remember if I also have.
Do you?
I do have Agonizing
Oh.
Blast. Spellbook. Eldritch Blast. To hit,
That hits.
and I'm just gonna roll the other one really quick. That definitely hits.
Yeah.
So that's 8, and
Is gone.
Is gone.
I'll just roll it just for overkill.
Is gone.
Yeah. So, 2 sort of red burning flashes of like little condensed bits of hellfire just gonna fire out and burn the thing. I also gain temp HP for doing that. So as it burns away, a small like bit of its essence comes back towards me, and I absorb it, and that gives me temp HP equal to my charisma modifier plus my warlock level. So that's 4 + 4. So I get 4 temp HP, or 8 temp HP.
And you now have lycanthropy. Congratulations.
Ah! Hey, wait a second. I'm okay with this. I can no longer be damaged except by magic and silver things. You've only made me stronger.
No, you're fine. If you would have gotten bitten, I would have rolled for it.
Is that why you're
I-
like, you shouldn't do that?
No, I wanted to see if the mirror image before it faded away, you would see it turning.
Oh,
That's what I wanted the roll for. Okay.
Well, you just murdered that thing like mid Threem preparing it to swing his shadow blade. He's just like, ugh, I'll never get to use this.
Cringe.
Oh no.
Cringe.
sorry about that, Threem.
Sorry.
Well, better dead now than later.
Is that all of them? Is there any more coming? My ravens have long since been gone because they only last the hour, and the hour should be up already. So I'll just listen. Can I do like a perception check to see if I hear anything else coming?
Ooh.
I don't hear a thing.
But there is also nothing to hear, so no.
Yeah. Oh God. Ugh.
Except for that.
I think I'm alert.
And I didn't hear it coming. God, I'm losing my focus.
Sorry, I think I'm allergic to werewolf dander. I'm gonna bend down and just take the canines out of the werewolf.
You're gonna bend down for free?
Yeah,
Hey, yo.
Nimble's just watching it.
Take a knife and pop the fucking canines out of there. These are trophies. There we are.
Well, Oka and Radicus are going to try to pull the rest of the wolf bodies into
Wait,
a pile.
Radicus has been out this whole time?
Yeah, he's
standing
there.
guard
He's
with me.
helping. He's a good boy.
I just imagine the fucking rat like meme where they're just holding the fat white rat. Like that's
Yeah, he would have been standing guard probably
like
next
a
to me.
rat shake.
Yeah, I have rat shake as an emote on my server.
Hell yeah. I clipped it. Oh, you clipped
I put it on Savvy's channel.
It's sad.
Yep.
I sorry.
My agonizing.
Agonizing blast. That's a
Yep.
move we can do.
My agonizing rolls.
In my
No,
solitude.
Not.
Going to
Not.
overthrow a god.
Interesting. Which one?
The one that
Yes.
controls the numbers. The one that had invented math.
Mm.
Maybe a gambling god or two.
I believe that's all of
I
them.
invented myth.
I suppose our job is done.
Well, we have a roof over our heads for the night. Let's go finish up our rest. I'm gonna go
Finishing
head.
the rest.
Yep. Go
Yep.
head inside the windmill and finish up the rest.
We all turn to walk away, and a werewolf's foot twitches.
Oh no.
Oh, I should
The
have taken
eye-
the spine when I had the chance.
The eye dramatically opens.
To be continued in part 2.
Yeah, Oka would have dragged all the bodies along the side of the path and
I like to think it's the
Go
same
meet 'em.
werewolf we let get away. He
Yeah.
wakes up again.
do
It's
the
like the-
prayer and then
I always come back.
not sure what to do with the bodies now.
Let them hit the floor.
I always come back.
Alrighty. So
Revivify the wolves.
We go sleepy sleep. Okay, get your rests in. Get them in. Get them while they hot. Get them while they hot.
We're doing a long resty.
Long resty.
No new day. Cause Wombo gets upset.
Mess up my fucking calendar, you bitches.
I have Radicus keep watch. Peer out the windmill.
So when does Radicus
windows.
level up? When does he get his levels?
I have not been punished for pulling out Shadow Blade twice and not getting to use
When I-
it.
when I deem it worthy, that is when Radicus will
I'm
level up.
sorry, Aaron.
It's fine. We've rested immediately after and I get it back.
Yeah, you get it. Yeah, it's a great spell when you can get it off. It's great for if you're an arcane trickster rogue because you get advantaged in dimmer darkness. So you just always have sneak attack with 3d6 psychic damage.
I need to pick that up on my my arcane trickster, but I'm playing another strahd campaign.
Pick up some Shadow Blade. Make sure you're fighting in darkness, and you always get advantage, so you always get sneak attack.
Because I pick up Skulker or
It's
Skull,
helpful that it's a
whatever.
bonus action, so you can pull it out and attack with it at the same turn, even though it's a concentration.
Yep.
Pretty nice. Alright, what do?
After Zed's done trancing, because long rest is 8 hours, she's going to take out one of her spare books, and she is going
Spare
to
book.
start. She's gonna start writing something in there. Considering Threen don't sleep.
Let's see, and it's a long rest. I did use
Are we
that.
are we trading
Hmm.
on
Yeah, I think we're.
trances?
I
Or
think
we
we're
just-
trading just
Oh,
because.
like,
Yeah,
okay.
just because then one Thareem has someone to talk to, and two, there's always two people like awake.
Oh.
So
Good.
Zed likes to transverse during, the quote unquote twilight hours because, oh god, he's Twilight Domain cleric. Shocker.
Oh,
You've just entered the Twilight era.
The Twilight Zone.
She's just gonna open her book and start scribbling something around.
You've
She
been
did
to
not have a terrible fit of. Her entire transit, she seemed to be having a very indecipherable conversation the whole time.
You've entered the spooky door.
And when she woke up, she got out a book and she started writing stuff down.
Okay.
Reem be like, what are you taking note of?
A theory.
Oh, what of, if you don't mind me asking?
Theory about how to deal with the demonic Ichor taint. In case it happens again or it's used against everyone else. To not come to that, as I'd rather deal with an illness as quickly as possible rather than let it develop.
You do seem to be in quite a bit of an issue with your rest there as well. Might I assume it's because of that?
It is something that's been documented as sentient nightmares. Trancing involves reliving memories of either the life you are currently in or your subsequent past lives. Therefore, it's predictable, and your imagination can't betray you. The subconscious, on the other hand, can do exactly that. Creativity and potential is a double-edged blade, and if you do not respect it, it gets out of hand.
I see. Some predictability would be nice here and there.
So I had a very, very long conversation with an old self of mine. He doesn't like my hair, but doesn't have any right now, so he has to deal with it. He's a good smith, be it a little bit eclectic. It's very useful. Some information. Unfortunately, we are all out of good ideas, so you have to go with the ideas we have left.
I'm sure we'll find our way out of this. There's always something you can do.
Well, I'm not going to take this lying down. Died once already, I'm not going to do it again. I'm right there at the end. I'm not going to trip and fall. Then I can finally be free of myself.
I can respect that notion. It's good to have a goal such as that.
It's been the same goal for over 20 years. Though, I can only hope. Strahd wants to keep her well taken care of purely to torment me.
I will say, his constant toying and puppeteering with others' lives, and deaths for that matter, spoils what little solace we have in either.
I know that bastard did something to my sister, and I'm going to take whatever little bits he had left, and I'm going to send them into the abyss. Send them into the darkest places, far worse than this pocket that he has to himself.
I suppose you'll have to join the line then.
I feel like he has very specific specialties for everyone involved.
I agree. Let's just say it's very unlikely that he doesn't choose very carefully who he brings to his domain.
I wouldn't be surprised if he ignored me and let me in on purpose because he knew I was coming.
These
Well-
wolves need to shut the fuck up.
You're dead. Shush.
Honestly, I'm pausing this because fucking Christ.
You need
There
some
you go.
crickets music.
We go tavern. You guys get hoity goity.
He's going so rigged.
There you go.
Man, Nimble found people upstairs. Oh my god.
If you cast Speak with Animals and Speak with Dead, can you talk to a dead wolf?
Oh my god.
Probably.
Okay.
Yes,
Just
wondering.
You could. You
Just
could,
wondering.
yeah.
I don't have
Good.
those, but
Could. Do it.
I don't have those spells.
Binge.
Time to test this in BG3. Anyway.
Can you give me the amulet that gives me free Speak with Dead?
Amarit.
Emma, what?
Amarit.
Hey, Stabby, got a question for you.
Yeah.
When you have that nightmare,
Yeah.
do you have an alignment change?
I do. Zed does not because Zed is still the same person. It's just the Icor essentially makes her body conscious, but her mind is still stuck in the nightmare.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm assuming you're looking at spells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Specifically, Glyph of Warding,
Cliff of Warding, yeah.
and then spell glyph it with Calm Emotion.
Yeah, unless she had like a full demonic reversion, which has not happened yet. Then it would, but no, she's still neutral good.
Boogie.
I think a combination of magic circle and ceremony could do it.
Let's say that Strahd wants to
Yeah,
drink
remember-
blood, and he uses Purify food and drink on you.
Yeah, remember that I said you guys could totally like abuse the marriage, but you had to role play the kissing and shit. You know, I remember I said that.
Oh no, I remember you said that,
Remember.
and I was like, bring it. I was like, all right, bring it on.
You gotta
I'm
role
down
play
for
the
this.
actual marriage.
We gotta plan this out. You know, we gotta figure out the cost. Yeah, nah, got this.
What color's the wedding?
Ceremony does have other applications though.
Yeah, it do.
Can we
But
get
the
Buzzing
AC,
to
but the
officiate?
AC though.
You know what? I want.
Oof.
I want Coca to officiate my marriage. That's what I want.
Perfect.
Not Woka.
No, Woka is the one who plans the catering.
Woka's the
you know.
flower girl.
The bachelor
Yeah,
party.
Woka's
Yeah, the
Woka's
bachelor party.
yeah, the bachelor party. You know, figures out like which bar we're going to, and then the full bar hopping thing. That's what
Chaos.
Woka's for.
Or hook.
Well,
Anyway.
it's
How many
two
bars we can get
options of
kicked out of?
Valaki.
Anyway,
Anywho,
So, what is the situation, if you don't mind me asking, with your friend? I don't know what they were other than capable of summoning lightning, which
Hmm.
was very
Yes, as you may have seen,
painful.
they were a very powerful sorcerer. Lightning after thunder. She was my former comrade. A close one, I believe. Part of the party I had grown to be a part of formerly. But she met her end the same way I did. Arrogance. It was
No.
arrogance in believing we were ready for a fight we weren't prepared for, and we paid the price. Some of us escaped, but us two were not so lucky.
A bit of irony in that, isn't it?
There's still much to be learned from past mistakes, evidently.
Well, as long as some of your memories seem to be slowly eking back into your mind, that's good. Just, if you have any critical revelations, do let us know, in case it is a bit debilitating.
Of course. It does concern me that Strahd has brought her as well as, well, all the rest of them that we saw back, and in a less than desirable way. I initially thought they had simply been raised as mindless slaves to his will, and, well, it seems they do still have traces of their former selves, unfortunately. Makes things much more complicated.
Maybe for some of you. It's not complicated for me. Just a bit more painful.
Quite often they are one and the same.
I've thought about having to do this for years. Now it's just time to face the reality of it. I'm just worried about failing that part.
Your biggest challenge seems to be facing that reality and reacting accordingly.
I know what I need to do. I'm just afraid of being not enough. Do it.
Well, that's why you have the rest of us now, isn't it?
Strange, I find people in a place like this.
Isn't it? Seems so devoid of joy.
Not even that. Nobody's really survived the Dread Domain. It's all just stories of the boogeyman myths, some religious texts, theories, some arcane scrying, I suppose, but who to tell me there was an entire town? Yeah, thanks to him. I'd read about him in stories, but there was nothing about limitation of the material, people living unknowing of what's outside. The fact that there's even light in here is so strange.
Almost doesn't seem real.
No, but it is. It's a terrible masquerade. I just hope everyone else can handle it. I'm not sure how to approach Oka. Well, this iteration of Oka. Still not sure what the condition she has is, if it's a condition, something else. Nimble, on the other hand, she's been acting strange.
What have you observed?
She hasn't talked about the incident since it happened. I mean, we didn't really ask Oka at the time, but she seems to be difficult to talk to when she's got different powers. We've talked about it. Even Ardenne's talked about it. We don't know a single thing about Nimble's situation.
Well, the less people talk about things, the more difficult it is to bring it up, I suppose. Might just have to jump right into it.
I'm going to have to. That's just the doctor in me, I suppose. It's the one thing I'm good at. Outside of not being dead.
You and me both.
I'm still mad Ardenne's father couldn't even have the dignity to try and stab me properly. I'm sorry, I'm still annoyed by that.
What you are? It was a low blow.
It was very low. He couldn't even stab me in the lung. That would have done something. I was unconscious. I couldn't do anything. Just the diaphragm. Me an intestine. I know, well, you don't have it, but there's a lot of intestine in a humanoid body.
I'm well aware.
Used to have them.
You ain't got no tummy.
And he knows what they like. He's seen them strewn about the ground. We're in freaking Barovia.
I'm there.
The fucking Christmas decorations are just organs.
Silent Hill, baby, yeah.
This year the star will be Mom's liver.
It's okay. Those grow and regenerate.
No, they don't.
Wait, is that the kidney? Which organ is that?
I
Anyway.
have no clue.
Before everyone else gets up and judge me for this question, could I ask you a very, very big favor for this likely terrible idea?
Go on.
You are comprised of a lot of Umbranimus, the shadow stuff. Stupid name for it, I'm sorry. I might need some of it for this theory of mine.
Let's see.
I'm under the impression that if we were to safely wound specific parts of your body, much as taking a blood sample, we could take a shadow stuff sample. We could put it into one of the bottles that I bought.
I'm more than willing to help my companions. You may take whatever it is you please.
I'm going to let you do that because it is your form and I'm not well versed in about 70% of your lack of anatomy, for lack of a better phrasing.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna give him one of my bottles.
So when that's about 2/3 full, you can give that back.
Alright, Doc, I'm gonna go piss this jar.
No! No!
Piss jar.
Piss.
He doesn't need to do it right. Doesn't need to
I
be
had
all
to,
done.
that was...
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't need to be all in one night because I don't know if it will compromise your form, but in time, as I said, I still need to theorize. Like I said,
I'm gonna need you to fill these.
Hey guys, piss is pretty cool, am I right?
Piss.
I'm making piss.
I'm making piss.
That's
Fuck.
that's all Zed's gonna talk to Thareem about, other than idle
Good
chit
talk.
chat. Good talk, good talk. Other than idle chit
Piss.
chat and party gossip. Party gossip topic of the day. Arden
I'm
being a
mad.
little shit.
I'm napping. I don't know what you want from me. Arden's in the corner, fucking asleep.
Oh, you
Yeah,
don't have
he's
to
asleep. That's why
participate.
we're talking about you while you're asleep. Talking about how you're being nice and getting soft.
I feel like he'd open a book and like put it on his face as a face covering while he's sleeping.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah, no, yeah, he definitely does that. He has like specifically he has if either of you would pick it up and look at it while he's asleep, he would have the fall of Argynvost just kind of on his face as he sleeps.
You know, it would be really
and
mean.
I will also say that in his hands are his journal, one that is currently open to just a random page, and his pencil or quill or whatever in his other hand.
Nerd. I'll go put his books away. Notes what page he was left on reading and just puts his books next to him closed.
Rips a page out.
Rips the last page out. Never know how it ends.
Oh, I've already finished Fall of Argynvost. He's just reading it again.
Or rips it out anyways.
Yeah, she's I think good. Yeah, we know good. We good. Good. We gossip.
Good.
We gossip. Yeah. So
Gossip.
you know, Nimble gets to be in on the Arden's getting soft gossip.
Yeah.
Awake.
Awake.
Awaken.
Awaken.
Awaken, my masters.
What's that fucking
Yeah.
what's that one? Deathlocks.
Awaken.
Oh, it's fucking Deathlocks.
All right. Use all your hating dice on that garbage. We good?
Woo!
Okay. Well, you arise and you see down in whatever the fuck type of living quarters, you see Ovidia sipping some tea. And she kind of looks at you excitedly because you all look a little bit tired. Were you able to take care of the issue?
Yes, actually, it wasn't terribly difficult. Looks like you'll have a few new pelts to keep warm or to use as you wish, and I'd recommend not touching the bigger one.
Thank you so much. That means the world to me. Well, I never really promised anything, but I did think of a little reward. Here you go. And she hands it to you, and what you can see is a glass jar 3 inches in diameter containing a couple doses of a thick mixture that faintly smells of aloe. The jar and its contents weigh a half pound.
Can I do a medicine check and see what that is?
Sure.
Snaps. 13.
You are a medic. You would know, most
I am.
likely. It is a restorative ointment.
Ooh.
And it has, from what you can tell in your expert opinion, 3 doses. And what that do, based on your medicine check, you know that you can swallow some of the ointment or apply it to the skin, and it would recover hit points, remove poison, and cure of any disease.
Wow.
Interesting.
That's definitely gonna be useful. We hold on to that in case anybody gets bit.
Like
Snake, I get bitten.
Yeah.
Yum 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 yum.
It's a liquid restoration.
I will open up your character sheet. I will throw a restorative ointment in there for you. There it be. And then she is also going to say, well, now that that's taken care of, little one, and she kind of looks at you, Oka. I did catch on to you catching on to me. I did have a break in my facade yesterday.
I didn't want you to know anything too soon. I had to make sure I could trust you. But no lies here. It was just a little withholding of the truth. I am who I say I am. It is just that, yes, I do know Yester Hill, and I am a druid.
Dun dun dun. No.
Roll initiative now.
I am a druid who is a friend of the Fae and Muriel Vinshaw. And I assume that is going to bring up a lot of questions from you now, so.
Friend of the Fae. Like which specific Fae?
A friend of the Fae.
Just the Fae.
Are you asking that?
Now you've got my attention. Go on. Please continue.
No, she said, now if you, I assume you'll have other questions.
Well, actually, we've been, now that we're being more in the open, we have been on quite the journey. The end of this journey, we are hoping, ends with finally taking down that tyrant vampiric leader. I've also been seeking the Fae myself.
Dracula?
Son of a bitch.
Oh my god.
Castlevania sounds.
I've heard legend of one residing within Vallaki, and I actually was able to catch on to, for just a moment, just a blip, just a single break in the armor. I know there is one there.
In Vallaki.
In Vallaki.
Well, I do not really know the locations of them. I do know that if we are talking about the Fae, I do know the green gem was hidden at the Wizard of Wine. And I'm yawning. And I also do know that the Fae, they are sisters. They are the goddesses of this valley. I often hope they would return to bless the land and rid us of this darkness. There is a fane, stone circle, south of the Wizard of Wine on Yester Hill, the ancient shrine to the Mountain Fae. My mother would make the pilgrimage 4 times a year to pay tribute, and I would travel with her. I have not visited since my mother has passed away.
From my understanding, the fanes were desecrated, the gems taken and hidden. Hopefully, maybe there is some clue as to where they went. I know for certain the Forest Fae resides within Vallaki. The poor Water Fae, now the cursed thing that she is, I have ideas that might help, but it's all just theory. As for the green gem, it was in the hands of the Were-Ravens. However, and this is where I ask a question of you, the other druids, the one at Yester Hill, have taken it upon themselves to retrieve it. That was the issue. They had stormed the winery, taken the gem, and planned to summon something by the name of the Wicker Man to end Strahd's reign themselves. What do you know about that? This Wicker Man?
Well, firstly, let me tell you that the druids of Barovia are all jackalware. We are cursed. Strahd cursed us when we revolted against him. We are unable to control the change to becoming a jackalware during the week of the full moon. and at night the urge under the change have them hunting rodents and small creatures. I myself lock here in the windmill at night during the week of the full moon. The druids may have become emboldened to revolt against Strahd and the villages, who forsook them for the Morning Lord. The druids believe if Strahd is destroyed, the Jackalware curse may be lifted. So, with all of that said, if you are heading to Yester Hill, you must, she'll also probably say, heed these words. You must take the tribute to the Fane. When the druid approach, speak to them in Druidic. Awen, Ablan, Ailir, Elfre, and Hefin.
I'm gonna write that down. Write that down.
I'll give it to you.
Thank you.
It means a gift for the Fae, for the light of the earth, the mountain and shore. They will let you pass to pay tribute at the Fane Circle. They will not interfere. When you finish your tribute, ask to speak with the Ovate, the seer of the Druid. They may offer some more guidance. However, they will tell you to leave when you are done. They do not welcome outsiders unless they wish to pay tribute.
If I remember correctly, we're closest to the winter solstice, right, or the autumnal equinox?
Whatever the fuck. It's December right now, so winter.
So winter solstice. Okay. Because I have a book that says gifts to the Fae, which is things to bring to their Fane whenever you're giving gifts. And for the winter solstice, a loaf of bread made from Barovian wheat.
Wheat!
Wheat.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be pretty fucking pog of you, my guy.
Pretty pog.
Pretty pog of you, my guy.
And so, okay, understood. And you know nothing of this Wicker Man that they speak of?
Scanning.
Beep beep.
I do not. As far as this fucking thing says. End transmission.
Okay. I will bring a tribute. Remember your words. Speak in Druidic. I do not trust whatever it is they are attempting to summon. I hope I can get them to see that. Perhaps they will hand over the gem and I can convince the Fae to return.
That'd be pretty pog, my guy.
Pretty poggers, my dude.
Well,
My doggers.
thank you for the information. We'll be on our way.
Let me see if there's anything else she can tell you. She told you about the Jackalware curse. Her mother was a druid from Yester Hill, but fell in love with a farmer from Kresk and had left the order. Her mother would visit the druid during the quarterly pilgrimage to the Fane Circle to pay tribute. And then she has some stuff about Velaki, which, if you care.
Was that last bit?
She has some stuff about Velaki, if you care. You didn't ask about Velaki,
yes.
but she has information about Velaki.
Actually, yes. If you happen to know anything about Velaki.
It is the largest village in Barovia. They supply most of the towns, many trade with Velaki itself. I personally sell my wool to Friedrich, the tailor of Velaki. I grow a small crop of rye, barley, and wheat throughout the year, and if harvest is good, sell what I can to Velaki. So not anything crazy, but Friedrich, you could probably, Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess off we go.
Off we go.
On our way.
Here they go.
Here
On
they
the
go
road.
again.
Love how I can always just start singing. It's great. I love it.
Road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again.
And as
Nothing
they
more
start
of this
walking
one
out,
will get
Kareem walks
copyrighted.
over to Zed and discreetly hands a bottle.
Mm.
The bottle.
Are you able to transfer that to Zed's inventory?
I can just
I can.
modify one of my bottles.
I literally, that's what I did.
could.
Oh, never mind.
I
Bottle
can
of
do.
shadow stuff.
Open up shadow inventory. What is it? Where?
Bottle
It's
of
on the
shadow stuff.
bottom.
Bottom. Oh, that thing. Okay.
Oh.
I give it to you. You now have a bottle of
Shadow
stuff.
stuff.
Shadows stuff. Ew.
Alright, calm
Gross.
down. Yeah, I
Calm
just
down.
modified a bottle.
I said calm down.
Added that stuff.
Cool. Very pog. These dices are rigged.
Who's rolling dice out here? Is it the werewolves?
That's
The werewolves are rolling rice. Fuck.
Holding rice?
We making mochi?
Close enough.
Only in Monster Hunter.
We're making
Oh
sushi.
shit.
Swishy.
Sticky rice ball?
Onigiri?
Balls.
Onigiri.
Make them jelly
Balls.
fill.
Alright. What else do?
I guess we head up to Kresk and
Head to Chris.
head to Kresk.
Check out the area.
5 minutes
To
to walk to
Crest.
Crest. Let's go.
Chris.
5 minutes. 5 minutes to Kresk.
One does not simply walk into the
It's the-
crest.
It's the final Kresk down.
Pew, 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 pew.
Holds true. Every time I do some fucking stupid shit, I just get everybody.
I need a meme recreating Boromir saying one does not simply walk into Mordor, but it's one of us saying that about Ravenloft.
One does not
Yeah.
simply walk into Ravenloft.
There we go. Perfect.
Mr. Voice Actor.
Flippy.
That is what I am, yes.
I mean, if we only got the 3 minutes, let's just say, tune in next week,
Tune in next
Next
week.
Next week.
Tune
no
in
one's-
next week, everybody.
No one's
Going
gonna ask
to
about the
Kresk.
bottle.
How do you spell Kresk?
Who saw the bottle?
Krezk.
Gotcha.
And now I
Friends
decide
next
who to
time.
raid.
Rating.